I gotta see how I'm gonna do it, man. I ain't had this set up. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me get together. Let me try this pillow right here. And there you go. Is that good right there? I think that's pretty good. I think we need more light though. I might have to go get that lamp. Cause I don't think the light is bright enough for y'all to see me. I don't know. Let me go, I'll be right back. Know how it's gonna look, but it looks like it's gonna look really cool out here on the deck. I'm gonna take y'all everywhere in my mini mansion apartment. Let's see how it looks. How did it look? Horrible. It ain't gonna be no nothing. I don't want this thing in my eye, man. How's that? Well, this is as good as it's gonna get because I don't want all this stuff in my eyes. And I don't want to, taking those out for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. Hope everybody's doing well out here on the deck. It's a little warm out here. And I got a little ghetto fan out here. Now I got a better fan in there. A little ghetto drink. And I don't think it's kicking any air anywhere near. Put it down here. Yeah. Y'all know I went all night trying to set up the bedroom. I mean the resting room. So y'all can check out the views back there. But now we out here. Turn it down a little bit more. I don't know what I'm doing right here, man. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Let's see. All right. I think that's it. I know it's hot, man. I ain't standing here long. I'm ready to take a goddamn shower already. It's so hot and humid and sticky out here. Philly, baby. Whoa. Thought I almost locked myself out of my place. Look here, let's get right to it, man, because it's getting hot out here and I don't want to be out here too hot. I'd rather be in my air conditioner. So we got people down on the very first level. They out there cooking. I'm smelling barbecue chicken wings and friggin' pork salmon sandwiches. I don't know what's going on. It's a hot mess, but it's okay. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because what happens when you live in apartment complexes, all right? So we're going to talk about my top 20 with a couple of honorable mentions. It'll be kind of tough doing them because I want to talk about these alcoholic beverages as well. So I think I'm coughing because whatever they're cooking out here is coming up here. So as y'all know, yesterday, let me turn the phone on so I can see your comments. Your comments popping on. Okay. All right, I had to make sure I can see the comments and everything that y'all gonna be talking about. I know y'all gonna be saying something. And somebody gonna come on here saying something they ain't got nothing to say. But it's okay. It's still gonna be popping off, all right? So let's get busy. Here we are, trying to be on the deck. On the deck, trying to do something really cool. But the light, I'm just upset about this light situation. I don't know how to make this work. Like, I think I need like a softer light on me instead of this real bright, giant, too bright light. All right, let's try something else. Come on, man, hurry up and get to the top 20. I'm trying to, man, but I'm trying to get the lighting right out of this joint. Yeah, this should be all right. This is a soft light. This is a very soft light. This light has rocks in it. It's like rocks. Let's see how this one works. All right, there you go. So that's not as bright. All right. I can have it on me as such. Okay. Not really. That was a waste of time. It's not really that much better at all. But I guess at least, you know, you can kind of see me. Because it is nighttime. But the problem is, I know you won't be able to see these bottles like I want y'all to see the bottles. That's the problem. So I'm just going to try to show you as much of the bottle as I can that you'll really like, all right, that bottle is fly. Or this guy. It's because I'm always seeking perfection. So let's go ahead on. This phone probably don't have a lot of juice on it. But I probably can use it for a camera flashlight on. All right, let's see how that works. So let's keep an eye on y'all talking. Trying to see the comments, but I can't see nothing right now. Open now. Now let me see the comments. You know, y'all don't comment that much anyway, so really I ain't worried about your commenting. Y'all just like watching homie do what he do, and I appreciate that too. All right, let's see. Not gonna do you any good. You're not gonna see anything. You're not gonna see anything better than this. So this has been an epic failure of trying to do this. I don't even like the way it looks. And I'm looking at myself on my own joint, and I don't even like what I'm looking at. And it's hot out here. The fact that it's hot is just making me more like, oh man, this is not even worth it. But I said I'm gonna do it. I was in the car as they dropped off my final client of the day. They were so cool, real cool clients, right? So I really want to maybe just, you know, come home and eat. I'm done eating. I bought a couple bottles of wine. Thanks to my cool clients, my last cool clients. But we'll light this up and like kind of put a candle. No, don't do that. Don't do that. All right, so let's get to drinking first, man. That's most important. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drink what I drank it last night, and then we're gonna talk about these fragrances. Yeah, look at that. This is called, I don't know, man. Y'all gonna get up closer. I'm gonna tell you, I can't do any more than what I'm doing right now to make this thing pop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all back just far enough to see me and everything. If I move closer, you ain't gonna be able to see everything. Like I said, only other way I can get around this is to just don't do this video at all. I'm getting frustrated. I'm gonna keep trying. So y'all can't even see that. Can you see it? You can't see it. It's just a waste of time. Let's just do it anyway. Right? Get your pens, papers, and get ready to write down my top 20. My top 20 UAE fragrances. Now, this is 1924. Again, I just had this last night. 1924 bourbon barrel aged double black Cabernet Sauvignon in Lodi, California. And that would be the True 183. And the name, okay, Gnarly Head. I was trying to figure out who actually made this. The Gnarly Head makes this job right here. Gnarly Head, all right? That's how it's popping off. That's how Gnarly Head pops off. That's how they make stuff, all right? All right, let me move back a little bit so I can see a little bit more. All right, so I'm sorry this is not really a good situation for y'all to really see what's going on. But again, just take note, all right? So we're gonna drink some Gnarly Head real quick. You don't want no insects out here. You know, on the deck, man, where I live, there's a lot of trees and stuff. And where my elevation is, and you can see there's a lot more elevations than where I'm on. Okay. I drink some bourbon barrel beer before, bourbon barrel everything. Some bourbon barrel wines. But this, it tastes pretty good. I mean, it has the authentication of the authentication nation, okay? Authentication nation. I try to put that down. Can y'all see it better now? There you go. This is gonna be the shot right here. That's how you're gonna see it, all right? That's how you're gonna see it, all right? So yeah, so it's pretty good. I like it. But I can't be like, you know, now I wanna get to the next one, but I can't because I done went on too far for that one. I gotta go and get a napkin. This guy. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Had a napkin right under my butt, but I forgot. So, got the napkins here. More than likely I'm going to sneeze, so I kept. Let's wait. Are y'all ready? Ah. And I get allergies out here, man, but you know, it's all right. But this is cool. I got my master chair over here, my office chairs out here, put that out here. Just in case, because by myself I'm fine right here, but if I had company, I can't put two people in here comfortably. It's just not gonna be like this. Somebody wanna sit like that. So I brought out the, you know, the master chair just in case I wanted to do that, right? All right, let's get to it. Shut up. Let's these are all in my Playmate cooler. Okay? They're in a Playmate cooler. I'm still trying to establish this. I'm still trying to get this to work right. Okay? Can't wait to drink some more of this. I got this yesterday too. This is Three Finger Jack. Eastside Ridge Cabernet 2022. I know this tastes like, but I just want to get another one, you know what I'm saying? And then we have the Josh. And this is Hearth. This is something. Okay, Josh Sellers, Hearth, Cabernet, by the book. So there's that. Now I drink a lot of Joshes when I go out because I be higher in places. The lower they're gonna have is Josh. They're gonna have those doggone bare feet and all this other stuff. That $10 they ain't gonna have that. They might have a Mondavi. They might have a Mondavi, Robert Mondavi, and something else. But a lot of times when you go to real high-end restaurants, the lowest they're gonna have is the Josh. I never tasted a Josh Hearth before. All right? Come on, man. Why don't you just get to the juices, man? You've been out here for 25 minutes and you ain't said juice yet. You're absolutely right. You're right. And if I was you, I'll be saying the same thing. I'll be saying the same. I'm telling you. But just a whole bunch of stuff that just want to get in my way, man. And I don't want to sip this Cabernet too fast. All right, let's go. I don't want to do this top 20 in order. I don't want to do it. It's not fair. Because a lot of these I haven't really worn really exclusively, but I worn them enough that I know when I bought them, I knew that, yeah, I really like that joint. I've done that. I wore them like that. But I ain't worn them to the fact that I really worn them like 8, 9 times in a row. I ain't worn like that. But I know what I like. I bought it. But then there are some that I'm blind bought. I'm like, dang, I should never bought them joints because a couple stores I go to is blind buy. You know what I mean? It's what it is. Right? Hold on. All right, let's see if that light helps. Okay, it did kind of brighten up a little bit, right? As long as my head is blocking it, it's not blinding y'all. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Okay, it's a little bit lighter. You can kind of see a little more. All right. Since it's already out, it's from the house of, y'all know where it's from. No, you don't. Because I don't even know the name of the house, man, because I can't see the name. So again, it's called Satwa. It took me a while. I smelled this like 2-3 times before I bought it from East Canoes. And finally it was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. And then come to find out, it's kind of similar to another joint. Yeah, Annie. Yeah. It almost smells like Annie. And when I picked up, like maybe a month ago, that smelled like Annie, which is Spectre Ghost. I forgot the name of the house that makes Spectre Ghost. Not Paris Corner. Oh, French Avenue. French Avenue Spectre Ghost. That will smell like Annie too, from Nashani. But this one smells better, but it got a nicer dry down. I like the dry down. It's sweeter. You know, it's not a really vanilla thing, but you do smell the vanilla and maybe a little bit of caramel. I'm not gonna say for sure, because I don't know. I know I like it. I'm not here to be trying to pull nobody's legs. You like it, you don't, you don't. I'm just telling you I like this one, and it's sagging me from the house of, I can't see. I don't know if it's Al or Jafar or something like that. Anyway, yeah, it is. Satwa. Not Sagami. I got Sagami too. That's fly. Satwa. Y'all ready? S-A-T-W-A. Write it down. RaJuR likes Satwa. One of the very first ones I bought, and this is from the house of French Avenue, and this is Navatia. And this is from your boy, Jody Fernandez. Jody Fernandez did this. How's that? That's good? There you go. Jody Fernandez did this bad boy right here. And man, when I bought this, I'm like, man, it just smells so different. Too loud. This little background music from all of my albums, right? Y'all ain't even heard the song from the album yet, because I ain't even put that on the album yet. But Navatia. I can't even describe what it smells like. It's just like, yo, I never smelled anything like this before. Which really got me thinking, man, I need to get into this UAE stuff. So I was at, like I said, the first shop I started doing was Art of Perfume by accident. I was on my way to work one day. I'm like, man, let me see if there's a shop up here. Because I know it was a Blue Mercury. Nobody messed with Blue Mercury. They don't have anything. And then all of a sudden, the Art of Perfume came up, and I had like maybe an hour or something to get to work. Let me stop by there. Man, it smells so good that when you even take off the top, just taking off the top, this smells so good, man. Navatia. I don't know what's in it. I don't care what's in it. You figure it out. You know how to read. And if you don't know how to read, you better go to school and learn how to read. Because I can't tell you. All I know is when I put this joint on right here, and you know, it's almost like, this smells like no, it doesn't smell like a niche I've ever had. Like the Satwa kind of smells like Annie, right? The shiny Annie. There's nothing out of the 600 bottles I smelled, maybe 1,000 bottles I've owned in my lifetime of dealing with these fragrances. I've never smelled anything that smelled like this. Now I snoop a lot of juices. And it ain't still the same juices from the same house. I'm talking about, like I said, I showed you the other night. I have over 50 different perfumers, different perfume houses in my collection. Nobody has that. They have like 25 bottles of the same one. No, I got 50 of different. I had more. They used to have agonists, no more agonists. I had Corner Barcelona, no more Corner Barcelona. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for 12, 13 years. I still got the boxes for most of the stuff. Remember that time I showed you all the boxes I had from all the fragrances? Check that out. I don't know if I labeled the video. Boxes from my past fragrance collection. And the fragrance I have, I'm telling you, nothing ever smells like that here. And the thing about it is he has this new fragrance out. What's not new? It's called Amber Vanille. I'm sorry. It's called Eternal Vanilla. And that is by the Tava. And it's supposed to have this note in there called Cocoa Pulse. So it's like Jordy been doing a lot of juice, man. Jordy been, putting down that work. But all I'm gonna say is, I don't care what he's done. I smelled Eternal Vanilla. I ain't really like it. I bought a sample of it. I'm like, well, I gotta like it because I wanna like it because it's Jordy's. They're gonna show you, man. You just can't like everything. Everybody buying a whole 25 bottles of Almoise, 25 bottles of Bodacia. You only buying it, you're just trying to go status. That's all. You know you ain't paying no $500, $600 a bottle for all those. Some of the drawers are empty. You got it from Macari empty, half empty, whatever. Y'all gotta stop doing it, man. I'm trying to bring this game back to legitimacy. Now y'all getting the free bottles and everything. Y'all really messing the game up. I'm here to revive this game like I did about 10 years ago when I tried to revive the game. When all these phony people start coming out of nowhere trying to do fragrance. And here we go, we got thousands now. We got 1,000 fragrance reviewers on TikTok, Flip Flop, Skibbity Scab, X, Next, Specs, all kinds of stuff, man. These people are not viable. They are not honest. They are nothing but free bottle hustlers trying to get some free bottles for $9 and for free bottles. Even the guys who have been in this situation as long as I have, they free bottle hustle. Like, why don't y'all just get a job and pay for your bottles? Again, I like to bring up my client. They help me out a lot. My client tonight paid for dinner for me. He didn't give me a tip, say, hey, go buy dinner. They gave me money enough for me to buy dinner and buy me another bottle. You know what I'm saying? I like that. And spend my money, it don't make no difference whether I spend my money or not. I still gonna get another one of these bottles, but it made it easy by me doing my job well, I guess, and he liking it. That's all I'm saying. All right? But they were really cool. Very, very cool. How you doing? All right. In fact, let me send a message. I'm gonna see if I can send them a message right now live. Hold on, let's see if I got it. How do I do it? I'm gonna do it like this. Alright, switch it. Share. Message. Recent. Oh, that's right. I think they all eating. Well, when they finally finish eating, they can watch this video, okay? I've been talking about them all day because it's rarely I talk about a client that I really like. You know what I mean? And I like all of my clients. You know what I mean? But it's rarely that I really make an effort to reach out to my client outside of just this thing I do called professional chauffeuring. But sometimes I really do. I find some clients I really want to keep in touch with. So I just shared this video with them because they are so cool. All right, so let's get it. French Avenue, Navatia. I've never smelled anything like it. There's nothing to compare. Like I said, out of all my high-end fragrances, my $200, $300, even $400 fragrances, even my classics, my old school, my uncollectibles, my collectibles, I've never smelled anything like this. I better not be getting bit by any of the mosquitoes like these. Bam. It was just something about this. Another piece I picked up from Eastern Notes Perfumery in Jigatown. This is the new, we're gonna crack the Josh. Since I already know what the other one smell like, we're gonna crack this Joshy on the pop-up. Crack the Josh. Okay. So if anybody looking at this video, just scroll up to about 5 minutes or something. Well, until you start sitting, until you see me sitting down, I'm really just sitting down. Then start looking at the video. Don't worry about all the stuff I'm trying to set it up. Because again, y'all know I could have been in the studio. I could have been back in the fragrance room. I could have been anywhere. If I wanted to do it out here, I could have been in the living room. I decided to come out here to do my thing. And I got to get a bug zapper. I got a bug zapper somewhere around here. You know, when summer was over last year, you know, it started getting cold up more than that. And then they start fixing all the decks here. Some of the decks were disrepair. I like my deck was fine, but they made it safer for kids to come up here. Because we had these gaps. We had these gaps in between what you see is roped off now. You kind of see through them. There was gaps. I think somebody's child almost fell. Baby almost fell through one of them gaps, man. So they had to get quick. And they put these screens up. And then they just decided that, you know, some of the cement was falling from some of the apartments down on the people below who might be down there playing. All the people on the first level, you know. So they had to fix that too. So they ended up just, man, boy, you couldn't even come out on the deck for like maybe a whole month and a half, maybe more. You couldn't even come out here and even sniff some air. You couldn't even open the door to nothing. They sealed the door, deck door up, everything. And then they put some yellow, you know, crime tape and everything with it drink. You could not even get down with it. Okay, let's get with it. This is Josh Hearth. Let's see if I'm taking some notes like I when I was smelling fragrances. You try to smell some notes. Fruity. Definitely a fruitier, but it's light and fruity. It's not really heavy fruity, it's light and fruity. I'm not picking up any coffee or any chocolate. I've been trying to draw in a little coffee, chocolate, like, you know, nuance inside of it. This is just, well, like fruity. I mean, it almost tastes like it's like, I'm not gonna say grape Kool-Aid with alcohol in it. I'm just gonna say it kind of like got that vibe though. It has a burnt type, not like a barrels, not like a, you know, a wine barrel taste, but like it's been in something, maybe a woody taste. Yeah, that's what it is, woody. Well, Raj, barrels are made of wood. I think you had to be a smart behind. I mean, I was being a smart behind to myself. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, these wooden bourbon barrels and stuff like that. I'm saying, it's not your, like this right here, the other one I just drank was a bourbon barrel. This might just be a wine barrel. I don't know. All I'm saying is, ouch. This dip right here from the top of, man, it's so beautiful. I kept looking at this. This is the niche Emirate line from the top. Keep forgetting, I don't know why I'm holding it up like this. Look at that bottle. They got red rubies on it and everything. The top, beautiful, man. This thing is unbelievable. And again, another Eastern Perfumes pickup. Eastern Perfumes. So I'd like to thank Andrea, her little son, and her husband. They really make me feel really cool when I'm in there. They open on Sundays. They close on Mondays. Unbelievable. Cause it's like I can't really tell you what to smell like except you get an Oriental. There's no vanilla. I don't smell vanilla. I don't smell any vanilla gourmand, something I can eat. This doesn't smell like anything I can eat. It's pretty. This is pretty. I would spray it on me, but I'm gonna take a shower because when I'm out here longer, I feel like I gotta take a shower. I don't feel like I'm dirty, but I just feel like I need to take a shower. Where are the people at? Where are the fans at? There's two people here, they must be out partying. Man, nobody standing in the house and listen to you talk about fragrances, man. Nobody care what you wearing anyway. You don't care about your top 20. You're probably right. This is just so... RaJuR. J-A-W-H-A-R-A. O'Hara. Like in the Bruce Lee movie. Enter the Dragon. O'Hara. This is RaJuR. And man, it's just sexy. Sexy. If I meet somebody for the first time, if I meet somebody for the first time, I'm meeting a young lady for the first time. I want to make sure we get that clear. If I meet a young lady for the first time, it's our first little get together, holler at your boy, you know what I mean? Whatever, what up? All right, I turned it that way now to get a little bit more light on it. You see it better? Nope, didn't do any better. It got worse. Even where it was, man. Everybody was happy where it was. Thank you. Sexy. There's no way I'm not getting a continuous date, but I don't date. So there's no way in the world she ain't gonna be calling me. Oh man, that's what it was. That's what this is. It's not cumin. Look, I call them pheromonic notes. My man Cooper Stinks, he called it ball spray, which means you get that pheromone. Oh, this thing right here is incredible. Number one. I'm sorry. My number one fragrance right here. RaJuR. Arab Emirates, man. And it smells like a little bit of cumin, but a little bit of incense also. But the incense doesn't wait to come through. Incense is popping off right now after about 4 or 5 minutes. Oh. I'm gonna say this, and don't get upset, man. There's grown people here, man. Ain't no kids. I said this video is not made for kids. Yo, if I want to get a little nasty and naked, and then at night, on a possible first date, which is not advised, I'm not a proponent of first dating, getting sexy, getting butt naked with it. I am not that guy. I'm not a proponent of that. Y'all know I've tried to live that righteous life. I be messing up, less often than I used to. But I'm telling you, this right here, you getting some. Homies, I'm telling you now. But I don't condone that kind of behavior. I mean, but if you wear the juice and it happens, you just gotta be able to say, no, I'm cool now. I don't want to do that. I just met you, and I don't want to do it like that because I'm trying to, stay in the graces. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do no craziness. Plus, I ain't bring no jimmies with me. But that's it. I'm just saying, stop playing. This right here, she calling you back before you even get home. Have you made it home yet? Boo, I just left the restaurant, but I'm just saying, are you going straight home? They start wondering, are you going straight home? Yes, I'm going straight home. It's kind of late, it's like 12 o'clock. Okay, but are there any clubs on your way home? Why are you asking me that? You know what I'm saying? No. Okay. Well, what? Are you taking a shower before you go to bed? All kinds of crazy questions are coming out of people's minds. I know people like that. Just like ask a whole bunch of questions don't even mean nothing. Just trying to get newsy, right? Well, are you? What are you doing? Are you going here? Are you going there? Stop playing. This will make a woman do it. RaJuR. My number one fragrance. And I got a lot of number ones in here, ain't gonna front. I do have more number ones. But just popping on this right now, and the bottle is heavy and it's muscular, and you can really get some good responses. Yeah, you get some good responses, man. This joint's at least, I don't have my scale, but my scale out here, my mailing scale. This is at least 3 pounds. Don't do it. Wait till the 3rd date. After she's proposed to you. Next. I'm gonna tell the story about this joint right here. What used to happen down at the Art of Perfume is, if you haven't been there in a while, and I want to go by there tomorrow before I go to work. If you haven't been there in a while, like myself, because when we start going in, man, I was there 3 days a week buying. I was spending like anywhere from 50 to 100, maybe sometimes even 150 a week down that bad boy. I'd rather spray than eat. I talked about that earlier. I'd rather spray than eat, man. Cats will spend $150 on a goddamn dinner, and homegirl was like, I don't think I'm interested anymore. And you know what I mean? You gonna pay all that money. She's like, no. Because you know you ain't getting none. You know what I mean? But still. Man, I know something that stopped flying underneath me. I don't have no bug spray out here, man. should have sprayed something out here though to deter these freaking little bugs. Anyway, get there, and this is sitting on the counter. And he's very good for that, because you know I got a nose for some good juices. And I haven't been there in a couple of days, so when I finally come by and say I'm on my way by there, he might have left. But there'll be like all these fragrances on the counter I haven't even seen yet. He don't mind one of them. So I heard about Green Dubai, and he had it there. Beautiful bottle. You can see through it in the back, you can see Green Dubai, and on the front you see Green Dubai, right? And beautiful bottle, really beautiful bottle. Good for displaying. And I'm like, man, I don't want to smell any green. So I went 2 days, like, I just don't want to smell green, but I already knew he had it. And it kept bothering me. I said, well, the only way I'm going to see if I really like it is if I go up there. I'm just going to go up there. And because I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to go ahead and spray myself a little bit. And I expected to get, like, I read the notes. The note said this, the note says that, whatever. So I said, man, I just got to go and spray it. But I couldn't spray it because if he don't have it open as a tester, you can't spray it. So I'm listening to what everybody's saying, bada bing, bada boom, it does this, it does that, it got this, got that. So well, now I don't trust them bums, because they say everything is good, because they TikTok buyers. So I'm not gonna mess with them bums. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my chance and buy it. So I bought it. So after having it for a couple of days, it's really sweet green. It's sweet green. It's like sweet grass. But look at the label. Look up Green Dubai. You gotta look it up, man. Y'all can't even see it. You have to look it up yourself. Green Dubai. It smells like sweet grass. You know what I'm saying? It's just grass, like you in the woods, and somebody that came out and sprayed a whole bunch of sugar cane air freshener on it or something. I don't know, but that's what it smells like. But when it dries down, yo, watch out. The first hit, like this right here, it gets to you quick. You already know what it is. You already know it's something going down later, right? But this right here, this Green Dubai, let me tell you, it might take a little while. So what you want to do is if you're going to see somebody, you want to hang out, don't wear it around the homies. Nah. Come on, man, let's shoot a game of pool. Nah, dog, I'm good, man. I ain't want to get near you, man. You smell a little green, grassy, sweet, sugary. I don't want to shoot. I don't want to shoot no pool with you, okay? I don't want to shoot no pool with you, dude. So you got to wear it around the crib, let it wear, let the air hit it, whatever, let the atmosphere, whatever you got to do, I don't know. And then let it dry down. When it dries down, you start getting and melting and communicating with the skin and saying, yo, I feel you, dog. You feel me? Yeah, I feel you, dog. All right, let me get some skin. And when it dries down, it's really nice. It really is. And the green gets heavy. It's not like, it's like now it's kind of light because it's like I said, it's like putting a whole bunch of grass and sugar cane or something, right? But once it starts to dry down, it's like the heart of the green starts coming up. And again, I'm not really a green guy. I'm really not a citrus guy. So I feel I get along with green. I can't do citrus. So it didn't have a lot of citrus in it. They had a little bit of citrus, not much. But yeah, once that joint start drying down, forget about it. From the house of RaJuR, and this will be Green Dubai Extra. Maybe it's gonna last a little longer. Probably maybe 30% oil instead of 25. RaJuR. Next. This joint right here, I'm surprised. Because for me, it's like one of the ugliest bottles I've ever seen. This bottle is like somebody just put a whole bunch of doggone chocolate chips on it. Like, it's gold and then somebody took some chocolate chips and just put chocolate chips all on it. That was like a chocolate chip box. Rockin' Triumph of Bacchus. All right, what's going on? RRG is in the house. Rockin' Triumph of Bacchus. There you go, playing by Argos. All right, y'all, check that out. Go into your phone and check out. I would chocolate, but I'm using my other phone for light right now, and I'm using this phone to monitor what y'all saying, so I can't look it up. But make sure y'all write that down. My man RRG is rocking Triumph of Bacchus. Now, I've heard of it before. I just never got my nose on it. By Argos. How did your boy? And that is not a UAE fragrance, okay? It's dark in Philly. Still did. Oh, he in Cali. Oh yeah, man. It's dark. You can see, dog. I'm not in Philly, by the way, bro. I don't live in Philly. I live in the suburbs. I am not a Philly guy. I retired from Philly when I was in East Oak Lane with the mini mansion. Once we sold the mini mansion, or once I left the mini mansion, East Oak Lane, where George Washington and Ben Franklin and all of them used to hang out at in East Oak Lane. When I left that area, I came up here. So a little bit outside, you know what I mean, outside the city. All right, so I'm feeling the Josh Hearth. I'm feeling the darkness of it. I'm not feeling what I want to feel though. When I see Hearth, I'm thinking Hearth. Oh, you missed it, bro. I'm sipping on Josh Hearth. Josh Hearth. You know what I mean? You sipping on that Cabernet. I'm a Cabernet head, right? So this is Josh. And the name of this joint is from the Cellars of Josh. It's called Hearth. Okay, so again, if you drink red wines, you'll probably run into Josh in a higher end restaurants. But it'll be the lowest end, probably cab you're gonna drink. And I only do cabs. You know what I mean? But I'm sure there's like levels of cabs because Josh got like 4 or 5 levels of cab. So there's a good chance there might be a higher level of cab that you would like. But right now, we on the Yah Main, and thanks to some really cool people I met tonight, I was able to get that Josh right there. You know what I'm saying? How to what? No household in 3. No household in there. No household in 3. You got to write that again, bro. You know you got to put spell check on, man. You know you can't be writing. I'm all in the dark and anything, man. You trying to write. Anyway, the name of this fragrance, another one from the house of the Tapa. And this bad boy is called Maharajan. Mahajan. 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 So, really I bought it because I just like, I'm sorry I can't show you all the bottle really in a good light because, again, I just did this off the top of the dome. I wasn't going to come out here. I was going to come out here and just sit, get some air. But it's so humid earlier when I got off. I'm just thankful. But right now, I just be getting off work, man. Someday I got off early to enjoy myself. Decided to come in and do this. Mahajan Gold. I think there's a silver. Okay? I brought Nusick. Oh, Nusick's the pop. Which one though? Nusick got about 2 or 3 Yamins. You know what I'm saying? There's about two or 3 Nusicks I like. Nusick even got that one that smells like guidance, but it doesn't smell as good as the guidance joint I bought. The joint I bought that smells like guidance from Faris, F-R-I-S. That one I bought, F-R-I, that smells just like guidance 46. The funkiness, everything. That's in here. That's in here. That's one. That's it. That's right here. Guidance. You see, almost look like guidance. Almost looks like guidance. And you go all the way back. And you go forward. Right there you go. I meant to put it up right there so the light will go in the behind it. Yo. Let's get back to. I'm gonna keep that out. Mahajan. I never knew. I think I didn't blind buy because I sprayed it before I bought it. Another fragrance I bought from Eastern Notes. Reach out to Eastern Notes, tell them Roger sent you, man. She has the juice that some of the regular places don't have. Definitely what TikTok don't have. Okay? The one that smells like Lamar. I rock Lucy. Now see, I saw that one. I disagree. I didn't smell Lamar in that fragrance. And I've had Lamar. I didn't really smell it. Maybe I ain't let it sit long enough. Maybe I need to let it work down to a dry down. But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. No, it didn't Lamar me. But I was gonna buy it because everybody was saying it smelled like Lamar. It smelled like Lamar, you know, for Granick and everything. I smell like Lamar. Nah, man. It didn't smell like Lamar to me. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, I know, but it's a good job. You said the one that smelled like Lamar. And I'm saying to you that the one they said that smelled like Lamar, my man had it on the perfumes. And because I have a Nusick. I have a couple of Nusicks, or one Nusick. It's okay, man. I didn't smell Lamar in it. And I had Lamar. I had Lamar in the gold bottle. I didn't smell it. I ain't smelled it. But this piece right here, this Mahjong, oh, you get the spices, you get sweet spices, like sweet Oriental, like, you know what it kind of reminds me of, but it doesn't remind me of? Have you ever had in the Andy Tower? Andy Tower had the joint called LDDM, La Desert Domaine Joint. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I mean, if you like Lamar, don't get that, because you're going to be disappointed. It doesn't smell like Lamar. But yeah, this Mahjong, it's like you smell the spices. Like if you're in Morocco, someplace like that, like Andy Tower was, LDDM, you smell spices. It's like you can smell the air. You can smell the air of the spices. And it has a little armoise type incense note in it. So you smell the air, you smell the spices, you smelling the top of breeze. What's that? What's the top of breeze? Which one are you talking about? I never heard that. The top of breeze. What was the top of breeze? I'm gonna wait just 2-second delay. I just gotta wait. In the meantime, I'll keep talking. Yeah, so this piece right here, spicy, incensey, somewhat sweet, could be sweeter to my taste because the spices are very, very, I mean. And a man, Sierra French Veneer Bible. The top of breeze, what are you talking about, brother? Tell me, what is the top of breeze? And a man, Sierra French Riviera vibe. But what's the top of breeze? So I can continue on. This right here, Mahjong, get it. If you like spices, you like incense, you like sweet, spices, incense, sweet. That's it. That's all it is with this. There's nothing else to talk about. Spices, incense, and sweet, Mahjong. You don't like freshies. What is the name? What is the name of the Latapa Breeze? Is it called Latapa Breeze or is it called something else? Because I don't think I have Latapa Breeze. I have a lot of Latapas. I don't have a Latapa Breeze. That's what I was asking. Let's move on to Ferris by Genesis. Ferris by Genesis. There it is right there. Guidance 46. Not guidance. Guidance is the Noosa. Noosa got the guidance doing. The bottle's about that tall. Got these nice little, like, indented, long handle type thing going on. That joint is fire. I know what time is it, man? I'll watch it. I took them watch it. When I get home, man, I take off everything, man. I thought you can. Yeah, I don't have the top of breeze. All right, I'm gonna check that out then. The top of breeze. Gotcha. This one right here smells like Guidance 46. Noosa has one. I forgot what the name of it is. This smells like Guidance. This has more funk in it. This has the funk. Guidance 46 got a slight funk. They added more ball funks in this. They did. They took Guidance, they studied it, they checked it out. You get all the sweet. When you spray this, I'm telling you, straight from the door. I know somebody who got Guidance. It spreads like, yo. And it was so good that I got two of my homies to buy this. I think C-Money bought this and ASAW bought this. In fact, I let ASAW smell this when I was down in Virginia dropping off an airline pilot, right? And we always meet up, when I come down to VA, come down to Dulles, drop off airline pilot, he don't live too far from there. So we met up at Guapo's. And I was having to bring the bottle that day. I wasn't sure I was gonna catch up with him. He smelled this. He was like, yo. I mean, we sitting down eating. We eating like a mug. He was like, yo. Next thing you know, he called me. Raj, what's the name of that fragrance you let me smell the other day? Guidance by Ferris. No, I haven't pulled out an oud fragrance yet, the RRG. I haven't pulled out not one oud. I haven't even done an oud fragrance yet. I'm not sure if I even have an oud fragrance in my best of the 20. So I don't know. You say you don't like oud, so you're not gonna find any oud on this video. It's not gonna happen. All right, so I knocked off the Josh. Now we're gonna crack this bad boy. 3-Finger Jack. We had this last night. We gotta pop it again. 3-Finger Jack Cabernet Sauvignon. These bad boys almost made me not go to work today. Because again, my job didn't have any work for me. My man, bro. I'm telling you, man, I hope you're not, if you're talking into your phone, RNG, you gotta put on spell correct. Oh, my bad, there you go. Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes typing is kind of jacked up. If you're not using your computer, too. I understand that, too. But yeah, I don't have any oud here. I mean, I like oud. I got a couple oud fragrances. I got a couple oud fragrances. But when it comes to the UAE, because oud comes from the UAE mostly, there's nobody making oud in Italy. Nobody making oud in Paris, France. Nobody making oud in the States. Nobody's making oud nowhere except in the UAE. They have all the wood. They got all the new. They got all the stuff to make oud, period. So, you know, if I'm buying an oud, I kind of don't want to buy it from the old UAEs because they're not going to give you the super real ouds. It's the people who be front like they're making ouds like Tom Ford Tobacco oud or oud wood. It's all those fake ouders that probably got their hand on some good oud wood, but they don't have their hand on the good UAE good wood. They don't have it. They don't have it. All right, so we're going to crack this 3-finger, 3-card Molly. It's called 3-finger Jack. I call it 3-card Molly. Just crack it open. Just pop it on. All right. Pop that out right there. What we got? Compliments come from freshies. Okay, well, if you think so, bro, I'm not really a compliment. I mean, you know I don't like freshies, but, bro, if it works for you, I ain't got nothing against it, man. Look, do what you got to do to make it pop off. I like some freshies. I mean, this one I have right here, the Dubai. I don't know if you had the Dubai joint. The green Dubai. Very freshy. Green Dubai, fresh. But again, I'm not wearing a freshie. I want to smell animalic. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the description I'm looking for. I want to smell animalic. I don't want no woman smelling me fresh like I just got out the shower. I'm out there washing some dial soap or something. You know what I mean? You know how many center soaps they got out? Man, you can probably do Irish Spring. You can probably put Irish Spring on your hand. And I'm just talking, bro. You know ain't nothing against me and you. We do whatever we do. But you can just put Irish Spring on, come out the shower, and people are like, yeah, that's all I need. Why do you think Axe body spray is so popular? Because it doesn't smell like anything of substance. It smells like a freshie. Period. That's what it comes down to. Give me your most complimentary fragrance. It's too many, bro. It's too many because I wear too many, I own too many. So there's no most complimented because I don't wear anything more than one day. You see what I'm saying? I might wear it to test it. But if I'm going out to the club or whatever I'm doing, I'm dancing, I got to dance. Got to get down and do that dance. But if I'm not in the street like that, like I used to be. When it comes to, when I'm limo driving, I can't spray too hard because if I do, then it might offend the customer and the client, and then therefore I'm not, you know, they might want to do it. Let the window down. I can't stand it. You smell like the other one I bought the other day. I bought from Jersey, and I really want to smell it, and I sprayed it. Shock House, the Shock House Oud piece that smelled like Oud Bouquet. And my client got in the back, man. I can tell he was. And I didn't mean to spray that much. I was testing, but I forgot I had a client I had to pick up from Newark Airport. That's kind of crazy, man. But it is what it is. On the top of the nose bone, Rod. That's right. On the top of the nose bone, baby. Yeah, so I'm not buying freshies, man. If I want to buy freshies, I'll buy some dial soap. I'll buy some Arm & Hammer soap and just lather down in some of that body wash or something. Nah, man. This game is about smelling masculine for me. Women smell freshy. I'm not saying you're a woman who like to smell freshy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to me, I want to smell like a man. Even though I don't like Cooper Stinks, ball sack. I want that ball sack juice. Really, you ain't like? And you know what? I heard about that, man. Even though I didn't smell it because it's part of the 5-piece set, and I can get with the 5-piece set. Vintage Radio, and here's another one. But yo, you might be the only one kind of saying that. I've never smelled it, but I read people saying, no, that joint ain't really popping like people think it should be popping. And I'm like, oh, well, shoot. But I dig it. No, I did smell it. I smelled it inside. And it smells all right. You're right. I'll say this. I won't say it was booty, but I will say it just didn't come into the hype. I'm not gonna say I didn't like it. I sprayed it, I put it on my thumb. I remember spraying it, put it on my thumb from Zara Perfumes. But I'm like, well, what's so special about this? But a lot of people like the vintage radio, you know, and the one with the bike. What's the one with the bike? A lot of people like the one with the bike too. I don't know, man. I don't know. This 3-finger jack, 3-card Molly, popping off. Now I want to drink a lot. Good thing for me, I schedule myself to like go to work at 12 and get off like 8, 9, 10, whatever. So I can usually stay up and drink a little bit more than I normally would. I'm not trying to drink till I'm like stupidly acting stupid, but I like to taste the wine. I like this because the bottle, it's a little stubby bottle. I like it because it's like a stubby bottle, man. Usually your wine's real tall. Look how tall that bottle is compared to this bottle. So that's what I do. Yeah, very nice. Very nice and effervescent. Effervescent. You notice how quiet I am, right? You notice how quiet I am. Of course, we know that, bruh. No doubt. But we don't need to be getting drunk off one. Here's a French Avenue Safari Breeze. I didn't think I would like it. I was staying away from it. Everybody was hyping it up. Yo, Safari Breeze, this Safari Breeze, that. It's the pop off. It's really good. I just broke the string on it. Oh yeah, it's great. And I don't think any fragrance is great. I don't know a great fragrance. There's too many fragrances out here for one to just be great. So I'm not falling into that great trap. That's for the what's called. I know you knew you was playing around when we talking some goddamn Venice. So yeah, you know good and well when people start calling stuff great, it ain't great. It ain't great. Man, I broke my tassel, man. I bought the string. I'm at to glue it. I'm at to glue it back in. And I had some glue. I'm at to glue this tassel back on, man. The tassel came off. Yo, I tried not to buy this. This is what you was talking about, but I forgot. The top of it make this. This is called Safari Breeze. What's going on, brother? It's just me, you, and Ron, man. Nobody else chatting, man. Nobody else chatting. We just chilling. So far, I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 5 into my 20 favorite UAE fragrances. I guess since you just coming in, you'll be the only one that's gonna get an update for the first 5, which is, and you know, we was in the same store the other day. Satwa smells like Ani, but smells better. Period. No doubt about it. Of course, Genesis Ferris. Guidance 46. Mahajan, spices, incense, and sweetness. Dubai, never thought I would like it. When it dries down, it gets dark. It melts into your skin really good. The green starts coming out. When you first spray it, it's like, you know, kind of sweet. Like somebody put a whole bunch of doggone sugar in the grass, but when it dries down, nice. One of the best ever. One of the best fragrances ever made. I'm talking about niche and everything. I know nothing that smell like this. This is it. Al Jarahara. Jaharara. But before I really ragged out on that, what did I do with it, man? What I do with the joint? The only UAE fragrance I don't think smells like anything. From Jordi Fernandez, which is this bad boy right here. Nabatea. I gotta keep this ball for the joint too. Make sure you don't lose this, man. Nabatea, bro. Nothing niche, Nothing UAE smells like never till. Beautiful fragrance, man. Beautiful fragrance. So now we have Safari Breeze, but you're supposed to be coming by and get some Safari Breeze. When you gonna come by and get some Safari Breeze? Well, you live right around the corner. I said I'll give you 5 mil Safari Breeze. Safari Breeze, man. Didn't want to like it. I smelled it. I'm with Eastern Nose. I smelled it. Too many people hyping it. Too many people hyping it. I don't want to get it. Next thing you know, $61 I bought it. Now, we're not buying UAE for $60. I did it. Safari Breeze, I'm coming to get some. Okay, well, let me know when you're coming to get some, bro. Safari. I don't know. Because you smell the pineapple, you smell. You have this, you have Safari Breeze? All right. RaJuR already got it. RaJuR already got Safari Breeze. I'm sorry, I already have Safari Breeze. Sometimes I get a little hood in my talk, right? But anyway, yeah, Safari Breeze, man, I was really surprised. And I think what happened was when I came by there maybe the 3rd or 4th time to spray the Eastern Nose, I sprayed, the first thing I did, I came in there, I sprayed that first. And then I walked around, I started spraying everything else. I wanted, when I go to Eastern Nose, the clock on the meter is an hour. I'm not leaving any sooner than an hour. I'm not leaving any more after an hour. When I go to Eastern Nose, an hour is on the meter. You got, RaJuR, you got 1 hour to go through Safari Nose. You're not leaving before an hour. You're not leaving after an hour. You're leaving on the hour. This thing right here is crazy. Oh yeah, you keep saying that. Yeah, everybody was saying Tales of Zanzibar. The reason I can't really relate to it because I never smelled Tales of Zanzibar, so I can't relate it to that. All I can say is this joint right here, though, crazy. I mean, you get the fruit, but you don't get like orange tangerine. You get it's like you smell like grapefruit meshing with some blueberries or something, right? I had Tales and burned through the bottle. Well, come and burn through this 5 mil, bro. I'm telling you, the joint's popping off. Crazy, man. Crazy fire. And like I said, I didn't want to like it. When people hype stuff real, I don't want to like it. My whole thing is saying, no matter what you do, man, don't like it. Bro, don't like it. Oh, man, it smells good. No, dog, don't do it. Don't like it. I know, man, but this don't smell spectacular. I know it smells spectacular. But, bro, I'm telling you, whatever you do, don't like it. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, man. This thing's crazy. This thing's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it doesn't smell, it might smell better than the Al Remain green joint. Out of all these, I'm not saying out of the 5 I have right here, with this being number 6, that's number 6. I'm saying, but it is decent. Raj, have you checked out Angelique Noir clone yet? No. Who makes that? If you want to get a woman, almost like the other one, almost like Jahara. If you want a woman to get to know you and know you well, and again, I'm not a promoter of anything outside of marriage when it comes to activities. I can't say I haven't engaged in that particular situation. I'm saying I'm not a promoter of it. Came to the shop, he had this sitting on the desk. Good thing he had it so I could open it. This top remind me of a Navatus top. I'm trying to remember what this top remind me of. It's like a Navatus top. It's like either Navatus, yeah, it's a Navatus top. Which means they're probably giving it up saying, you know, Navatus is actually made in the UAE. I don't know why people don't realize that Navatus and Vivamore is a UAE fragrance house. And that's why I'm kind of puzzled by Near never carried these. He's just not going to do it. He just can't do it. But he's carrying a higher end fragrance house. And I have 4 Navituses now. I have 6 Vivamores. So I'm tending to the game with them. I have no problem with them. But they could have made the same juice for the price of $50. And they'd probably been selling more. But they had to raise the price on it. Yo, it's like I told my sister a long time ago. My name is RaJuR, right? If I ever got famous, if I made a pair of socks, I gold lined the R in there that people would like it, I would sell them socks for $150. because they got a gold stitching in there. And people will buy it because I'm charging $150. They want to have it just because it costs more than the other pair of socks they have. But people work backwards. UAE, when they do UAE, they working backwards. They're not worrying about it. They figure you'll buy their stuff in quantity. And then you will find out that, yo, this smells better. This smelling better, if not super much better than the niche fragrances. And that's why they keep flooding the market with TikTok juices. But remember, China is selling TikTok juices, not the UAE. With less oil content. So stay away from the YouTube $9, $19 bottles. When you get $10 off on TikTok, fake. Period. All right. Okay, I finally finished the glass of wine. You have not answered the Angelique Noir fragrance that you said smells like Angelique Noir. I have not smelled the cologne for that. Azhar. And Argo and Amber. Aside from being Al Jahara, being a very sexy fragrance, I say never tears because it's interesting. I say Mahajan because it got that spicy, got the essence, got the sweetness. And Safari Breeze, which is a slight freshie, not really freshie, I wouldn't have it. This is all balls. Sorry, ladies, if there's a lady here, why? Argowood and Amber is balls. This is man juice. Now I didn't bring out the other man juices I have. I got some man juices back there. Like Swar is a good man juice. The other one I had on the other day. Well, I sprayed the other day. Oh snap! Like we run out of batteries, so like we get ready to run out of lights. Now this bad boy is now on 29. Still got some juice. You're saying you got 20% left. I got a new follower. Thank you for following me. I appreciate you, bro. I'm getting a lot of new followers lately because they know where the real is. They know where the real is, and y'all tell them where the real is. RaJuR would be cool doing fragrances like he does Grammy music, like he does anything else he do. The real deal. Holla at your boy. Argue with. I don't even want to spray it. I'm scared. I'm scared to spray this demo in it. I'm scared. Because I know what it's capable of. I know that if I spray this and all the women in this complex smell it, they're going to be knocking on my door and they're going to smell it. Oh, what is that smell? Boom, 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 boom. I can't have that. I can't have all that friction around here. I can't have all these young ladies and more mature ladies coming knocking on my door when I put on this amber wood, the amber. I'm scared to even smell it. It's crazy. Because I think it has oud in it, because it's argowood. Definitely has amber in it. But it's this green thing, and it has dates in it. It has dates, the blueberries, dates, all kind of, it's sticky. All that thing sticks to your skin. But it ain't going away. I might even take a shower, this ain't coming off. Yo, don't buy this stuff. All the fragrances I'm telling you about tonight, do not buy them. They are mine. They're not making any more. These are the RaJuR Real Deep Cool Grammy Recording Artist Specials. You can't buy them if you wanted to. In fact, I'm ready to call them up now and put an economic hold on all the fragrances I'm mentioning to you, okay? You can't buy them. Unless you're a Grammy member, unless you play a guitar or instrument, unless you was in the Navy, unless you worked in Simpson for 35 years. You gotta compare it to me to get these fragrances. These fragrances are made for me because I have done a lot of stuff in my life. And that's why they made just for me. You can't even find these on the internet because I've shut it down. I call it the government of shut them down. And they've shut down all these fragrances that you cannot buy. I told them I was doing a video tonight. They said, what you want us to do? I said, well, I don't want nobody to buy these fragrances. I want to be, maybe one of the 10 people who know what these ones are popping off at. So what you want us to do, RaJuR? I said, I'll tell you what. Shut down any purchases during the time I'm doing this video, and then add 7 days, add a week. Because by that time I've been on board them all with my $1 million salary. This bad boy right here you cannot find. This is a buy that I hooked up with this guy and he found rare finds like this. Only maybe 4 people talk about this. I really don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna tell you I like it. There's the bottle. Hurry up and look at it. And that's about it. I don't want you to buy this. And it's hard to find. I found it through another setup. You can't find this in the regular store. How can you find these perfumes? This thing is crazy. Look how caramel it is. Look at the juice. Look at it. Look at the juice. The juice is brown. Another one. RaJuR Prestige. RaJuR. Look at the bottle. Get a good look at it. There's only, I don't know, you may have to zoom in on it or something because I'm good. The light is messed up at this particular point because I don't want you to really see what it is, what it looks like. All right? Plus the camera about to cut off with the light because I'm burning the light out. I don't feel like going to get the gotten on adapter. Okay, RaJuR, you checked out. You still haven't told me what the delete door. I can't keep asking questions, man. Y'all not answering. Next. Y'all know what song this is. Get it. RaJuR Really Cool Bundle Spray. And I spray the juice. And I smell limey, nothing but limey. My body sprayed up, laid up, played up. Everybody got stayed up. Just spray the juice. Women like when I do that. They're like, oh, you so sexy when you're doing the slow motion. That's right. Now you can do it like for 5 seconds. I gotta stop. Rod. It's not Raj, it's I just spelled my name R-A-A-J. Raj. I might consider doing it and copyrighting it real quick. You gonna call me Raj, it's not R-A-J. I'm gonna make R-A-A-J-U-R. Raj. From our house of Wadi Al Khalif. I didn't think I would like it. Actually, I was kind of really, I would have put a bottle. And the price was right. I would have put a bottle. Again, I'm gonna say his name again. Wadi Al Khalif. I don't know this guy from a can of paint. I don't know. Mine was him. Gold. A lot of like you can't tell all the, whatever. It's like patterns around the bottle, right? That's it. You get no more correspondence from me after I just sprayed that. Don't need to get any more correspondence. There is no correspondence. I don't want you to have it. I don't want you to find it. It's from a house of a gentleman who doesn't make a lot of fragrances, so you're not going to be able to find it because I bought it. But I'm trying to buy stuff nobody has because you know how to ride it, you. I try to buy stuff nobody has. I guess it's kind of hard, but I try to. You want some cherry? You want some cherry smoke? Do you want some cherry, but you don't want to be at time for prices? Only good one really is electric cherry, too much. The other cherry, but cherry smoke, $15.05 by the top, all day long. Cherry smoke, buy it, save you $200, save you $300. They smoke this. You know how long I've been looking for cherry smoke? I've been looking for cherry smoke at a decent price. Even in 10 mil, they want 10 mil, they want to pay $8 a mil for cherry smoke. $8, $80 for 10 mil. Come on, man. That's it. Who's gonna pay $8 for it? Time for it to lost his mind. I say Lord, lost their mind. Whoever else done bought him out, they lost their mind. They don't even pay no $80 for 10 mil. Out of here. Buy you the collection, $15.05. Spare you on your pinky. Pat it out. But I like this better because it kind of reminds me of Chris Collins' Manhattan Cherry. And when I asked somebody, I asked somebody to compare. I asked them to smell there's another niche joint. Perfume out, I called out there, talk Jefferson. And I bought a cherry fragrance. I thought I bought a 10 mil cherry from Cosmos or something. I said, so how would you compare that to Chris Collins' New York cherry, a Manhattan cherry? He was like, well, the Manhattan cherry dries down differently, right? I got that. Yo, both of them joints are like $200 with tax. $40. All the goddamn cherry you need right here is in 1505. Don't buy it. And if you got ladies who like cherry, because you're having a hard time really meeting women because you know you don't buy clothes from Neiman Marcus or Saks or Bergdorf, and your wardrobe looking kind of slack, and you don't have anything from Casablanca, you don't have no AMI stuff. I mean, you don't have no Fear God clothing, you don't have any Rude. I mean, you don't have any of the high-end, top-end, thousands of dollars worth of bracelets and shoes and no Christian Louboutin $1,400 pony hair shoe. If you don't have all that, then you ain't no need for you buying this. See, my wardrobe is worth over at least $30,000 just wardrobe, right? But I can complement it with $40 fragrances, and I can also complement my wardrobe with $1,000 fragrances, which I don't have. But I'm just saying, you're only as good as what you look like. If you're coming out the house and a girl, I analyze all the millionaires, right? And these cats be coming out because they never learn how to dress. They just learn how to make money. You see what I'm saying? Bill Gates only learned how to make money. He was an a-hole. They found out he was an a-hole when he was growing up because he's probably some child he couldn't fight, but he got all his power. He got his power to fight by inventing stuff that people had to have, and now he can say whatever you want to say. He can call you stupid, and you can't say nothing because he's one of the richest men in the world. So, what's called the first trillionaire in the world, which is Elon Musk, right? You call him ugly looking, look like an android, AI, whatever, but the dude still got $1 trillion. So you can't even cop. Them guys not wearing no friggin'. They ain't wearing those Rude. They ain't wearing no Versace. They ain't wearing no Amiri. They ain't wearing no they ain't wearing that. They ain't wearing a t-shirt. Zuckerberg out with a t-shirt and a pair of Levi jeans. They don't need to wear that. But see, nobody want to do. First of all, only. I ain't gonna say it. Because that would be kind of rude if I said what I was about to say. So, all I'm saying is, a woman don't want a trillionaire guy. Because she's a bucket hound, right? And we don't mess with bucket hounds. You don't over here, because I ain't cute. Ain't nothing cute about none of them dudes. They have money, right? And that's all it is. That's all they have. So, they don't look cute. They ain't handsome, whatever, man. They ain't getting no booty. They get booty because they got money. If they ain't have any money, they wouldn't be getting nothing. They be engaging in self-pleasurations. And this is what it is. And that's all I'm saying. Me, I do everything to the tippy top, you well know. From guitars, basses, to gold, silver, to friggin' wines. Well, wines is one thing I'm kind of cheap on. Because I was telling my client today, and they so cool, that I've never bought a wine over $30. I might have drank the wine over $30 somewhere else, which at the time I thought was a little bit absorbent when it comes to the dollars. But for the most part, I never bought a $30 wine over $50. Right? There's some wines out there for $1,000, and wine and more locked up in a cage. But I mean, it's a big giant bottle, like $3,000 from Cabernet. I ain't doing that. Hold on, something's went bang bang. Hold on a second. All right, anyway, I gotta get back to y'all so I can see what's popping off. Had to address the situation real quick. How's your boy Boris? Ron, RRG, what is the fragrance that smells like Angelique Noir, man? Because you know I used to have Angelique Noir. And I don't know why I saw Angelique Noir like an idiot. I think maybe because I was trying to get something else and I didn't realize how Guerlain was just going to explode in price and worthiness. Because I would have never sold Irish Ganache. I would have never sold Irish Ganache. Irish Ganache is now $600 if you find a full bottle. $600. I wear Irish Ganache for, no, they ain't have anymore when I realized they weren't going to make it anymore. And they gave me a whole bunch of samples of Irish Ganache. I should even never spray them. Should never even spray them. Irish Ganache right now costs you almost $600 if you can find it. You don't even, I don't think they have it. I only think they even have it at the Guerlain store in Las Vegas. And if they don't have it there, you ain't getting it. You ain't getting unless you ain't know somebody who got clout. You're not getting anything for Guerlain in the old bottles. You'll get the new bottles and the water and all that stuff. No, I'm talking about old bottle formulations. These new bottles, different formulations. I'm telling you, I've sprayed them. I've had double vanille. Y'all know I have Tonka, Imperial. I've had all them joints. Y'all know I was running game when I was having them joints. Well, nobody even messing with me with Guerlain. I was crushing the Guerlain game. Probably about what? 5-6 years ago when they stopped making these joints. I was crushing the game. But now, I'll never have another one unless I get lucky. Do a record deal. All right, man, I'll do a record deal with you. I'll do a record deal with you if you throw in all of the old Guerlains. I mean, Cru Beluga. I don't care. Cru Beluga, Irish Ganache, Tonka Imperial, Spiritu Double Vanille. I want all of them. That's part of my record deal. No. They want to offer me money, $27,000. First they offered me $12,000 for my single, Only If It's You. Then they come back with an offer for $27,900 for one song, one single. Because they don't do albums anymore. Nobody gonna waste their money on the albums. Where if you ain't Drake, you ain't selling 5 off an album. You're selling the album. But they Drake. They're trying to find new artists like myself, which I'm an old artist, and they offered me $27,900 for a goddamn song, but 2 weeks ago you offered me $12,200. No. Keep in mind intellectual property. And one thing you can't do is steal my songs. Because I made my songs live in my studio while y'all watching. So my copyrights are instantaneous. Bars. So let's get with it. It took me a long time about Fire and Ice. And the reason it took me a long time about Fire and Ice by the top, I really like this top too. The top is scripted and scribed and whatever, man. It took me a long time. Like an ice cube in here. Let me see if you can see it. There's like an ice cube in there. I don't know if you see it. So, and I smelled it one time because it was out the smell. Every time I went to the shop, it was there to smell, right? It was open box joint, right? I was there to smell. Smell like, man, I smell too much. Like the joint that smell like Angel Share and all that, the square bottles. The Quawa and the Dukan, all them. But it didn't smell like that. So what I did was, how did I find out? I just bought it. I just had to buy it. I didn't know if it smelled like Quawa or Dukan or any of them joints, from the top of the square bottles. It smells nothing like it. Fire on Ice is a great name for this, and the reason it's Fire on Ice because it smells smoky. Now, you gotta remember, if you're looking at the other joints that he was making, Dukan and all that stuff, they were kind of sweet, but the last one they made had coffee in it. I think it was coffee or tobacco. I think it was coffee. So it behooved them not to make any more of them square bottles with the, looking like Killian. Let's make another bottle like this. Because it would have been the same thing. But if you had made another square bottle and say, okay, well now this one has smoke in it, people are like, come on, man, I got too many clones of a clone. This right here, they changed the bottle. They call it Fire on Ice with the ice cube in there, and you smell smoke. You'll smell the smoke. All right, some of these songs I can't play because they copyright strikes, and they're my music. I keep telling you about that, right? So let's move up to something else. I can't play that one either. I'm going to play some instrumentals that cannot be copyright stricken because I ain't writing words to them. Let's spray this Fire on Ice on the arm right now. Let's get it go. Bars what? Let's get it. Fire on Ice. So you get that kind of like, oh, this is just another Latafa, Dukan, Quawa. Not that new one that's out though, the blue bottle with the blue juice, or the blue bottle and the juice is blue. But, so I'm saying, oh man, see, I don't bought it now. It smells just like the Dukan and the Quawa, right? But the Quawa has the coffee and the Dukan is just straight. But they say the Dukan doesn't smell like, it doesn't smell like killing. It smells like the initials, because I had, I had a lot of those as well. I got rid of all the drinks. So everybody started buying the initials. When people start buying high-end juice that costs $235, $300, I get rid of them. Because now they done went down the amateur level. You got people saving up all their money to buy freaking juice, like Creed. Ridiculous. Don't make any sense. But this right here, it kind of starts off like, oh, here we go with Dukan and freaking Quawa. And I don't have the original. I never put the original on the square bottle. But then it starts to dry down. You smell like this. It's like, I want to say kumquat, but I don't really honestly smell the kumquat. No, I never smelled the kumquat. That would be a lie. I'd be a liar, and I'm not a liar. It smells like a weird fruit. And it's probably because the way it's made. It just smells like a weird. I don't care about the nose. I don't care. I'm not telling you no nose, nothing. It's not that fake doggone trying to get some money, empty bottle game. I don't play that over here, man. It's all real. I don't know what it smells like. It just smells good, but it don't smell like the Quawa and the whatchamacallit. I keep saying it. It don't smell like them joints. But it's something in it's like, maybe it's fruit and vegetation mixed together with the smoke. I'm telling you. And I put up so long. Every time I went to this, I must have went to this store at least for like every 2 times a week. I would go in there and buy something. You know what I mean? This I got all these. About 2 times a week I'm walking in there. Okay, I'll take that. Give me that. Hey, I got a good deal on this one. Give me that. You know what I mean? Because they give me good deals because they know I had the channel. They know I'm kind of famous. And so they give me a good deal, right? And I'm like, all right, cool, bet. What? Come on, man. Anytime I smelled it, I just put it back. I will unwrap the box, because it was open, it had no cellophane on it. I will unwrap the box, it had like a tie. So I unwrap it, bam, open it up, I spray it, put it on my thumb or my finger, whatever I do, and that would be it. And I said, man, this don't smell like the other square bottle joints. I'm like, man, stop playing, dog, this bottle joint. And I did. Fire and Ice. It does not smell like those. Now this next album gonna be crazy heavy. This next album gonna be bananas. I'm telling you. Get ready for it. Just gotta write some words to it or play some guitar on it. I could bring my acoustic out here and play it. Don't make me go get it. Y'all better stop playing with me. That stinking dog is coming through my house again. I don't know if y'all hear the music. I don't have a guitar pick either. I have a guitar pick. I don't have one. It's not tuned up with the song. This joint is not tuned up, it's whack. It's wood age. If you just sit, because this guitar has been sitting in front of my, yeah, it don't even be tuned. So once the wood, that get moisture, the wood will either bend the neck this way or that way, and it'll throw it out of tune. Let's tune it up. I still don't have a pick though. This string is bugging. This G string is crazy. And have this song, because this song is in E, so I'm trying again. Can y'all hear it? Let me turn it up a little bit. I don't pick, man. I can't play it the way I want to play it. Just in case y'all didn't think I can play guitar. But people who know I play guitar, know I can play guitar because they've seen me perform and play guitar. But I have to do that for all the new people who come to my channel. RaJuR, the most talented fragrance reviewer you'll ever know in the world. Bars. Hit it. And out of all that money that Floyd Mayweather spent, they gotta change his name. I should copyright this name because now the boys going bad. But see, we gotta stop doing that as people of color. Like we see how people rise and we like, yeah, dude making money. Then you start losing money, you're like, oh, you stupid. That's how you lost your money. We gotta stop doing that, man. Life happens, man. You know, but he worked for that money. He ain't like a rapper who like went to a mansion party and did something crazy with somebody and got his record deal. And then all of a sudden he didn't want to do it no more. He took the record deal away, right? They don't do that. No, it ain't like that. I'll just keep it real with you. That's how the music business is. That's why I'm never gonna be super famous because I'm not gonna sell out. And I'm not going to mansion parties. RaJuR and the Hollow Media Group pops off it. That was my dad. Only RaJuR on the internet. What? Okay, now. My man Ron must have went to sleep. Ron left, he wasn't coming. Charles left one comment, he done went to sleep. I was here, so I wrote that song for this young lady I met one night. She was sexy though. But she can line dance, these new line, I ain't know how to line dance like that. So I went with her to go line dancing and watch her line dance with everybody else. That was kind of embarrassing. 2020. I did a song in 2020. It never came out. So don't worry about that. Let's get back to these juices, man. Y'all know enough about me, and the people who just get to know about me, the real cool people, if that's possible, that's what I do. All right, here we go. Next, watermelon. Oh, it smells like a fragrance in the house of room. What is it? Room? What's in the house? Charles know what it is because he wanted to get this out of my hand. It's called Atlantis. But actually, it's kind of an inspiration of another house from the house. I think it's room 1015 is the name of the house. Look at that label. And really crazy bottle, but it smells like watermelon and coconut. That's all it is. But they got another fragrance out now. They have another fragrance out there that smells like watermelon and what's called. I forgot the name of it. I was about to buy it. I said, well, nah, man, it's too close to smell like watermelon. I think it's, I don't know if it's Raihan Kiss. It might be a Raihan fragrance. But no, the Raihan is creamy. It's creamy cherry or something like that. Creamy strawberry. There's another one. I'm like, yo, that smells just like the 1015, room 1015 piece. But this right here is watermelon and coconut, period. So if you don't feel like going to the beach, but you just want to sit in the crib and look at movies all day, just spray some of that on you. And you'll think watermelon, or how would watermelon and coconut smell like you at the beach? Because it's not a freshie. See, Ron, hold on, Ron. Ron, have you checked out? I don't have, what happened to the comments? I had 2 people here comment and both of them went to sleep. All right, let's keep it going. I have 7 more bottles to go. Let's make this fun. And I have a guest coming over. This guest hang out in the street. I ain't gonna say she hang out in the street. Always out dancing somewhere, but then want to come over here and keep me up for 2 hours until they leave. And then when they do that, because I had to go to work till bring it late tomorrow. Come on, don't come by real quick before I go home. Can I come by real quick? Whatever. All right, fine, come on. But then you come over here and like, yo, you know what I mean? Bars. Did I say bars? I did say bars. I ain't gonna lie. I said bars. All right, so let's get it. I gotta stop saying bars, man, because bars came from Chocolate Dropper, which is Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a big embarrassment with the Philly. Shaq humped him on a car in one of his own episodes that he had on Netflix or whatever. And Shaq pulled him over and said, if you don't watch yourself, you're going to jail. And then he did like that to Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart was like, oh, stop Shaq, stop Shaq. That was an initiation for Kevin Hart. He'd already done other stuff before that, believe me, like Will Smith and all these other people that sold their souls and sold their manhood to get deals, right? But he just really solidified it with Shaq. And then Shaq became a part of that thing. Now Shaq was doing the NBA, but once he humped dude on the car, he was set up to hump Kevin Hart on that car. And Kevin Hart was like, if you don't do it, dog, we're going to send you back to North Philly, 15th and Erie, and be a bum again. So Kevin Hart sold out. And I don't care. I'm from Philly. I know where Kevin Hart was from. He wasn't too far from where we used to practice in the band. But he was like 7 years old when we used to practice in the band on Atlantic Street on Erie Avenue. I'm just saying, man, I know these cats. They bums. Now, give y'all some insight on what I know. I mean, where we at? Next. You want a vanilla? Do you want a vanilla that smells like vanilla but doesn't smell like vanilla ice cream cone, but it smells like a vanilla ice cream cone? Get this right here. Here we go. Nebris Elixir. I didn't think I would like it because they have a black model too, but it smells not like this. And see, this bottle is kind of cheap because it's starting to stain on the top. All right, I don't care. Vanilla like a mug, man. And it's a realistic vanilla. It's not a vanilla that you like. There's a couple of vanillas you're gonna smell. You're never gonna smell a vanilla stalk that smells like sweet. Vanilla stalks don't smell like sweet. It's the bud that comes out the stalk that smells sweet. And I was telling my last clients about this place called Sit and Sip, where you go and make fragrances. You can bring your own bottle of wine, and Joan and Jenny be up there, and Tom be up there, and you just sit there all night. You drinking and making juices. You don't never know what your stuff gonna smell like. If you drink too much wine, it be smelling like dust and dirt. So you gotta be careful. But anyway, because you think, oh, that smells great. And then if you get home tomorrow, like, okay, good, you pay for it, whatever. Really good price. It's $50 now. I think $55 for 100 ml. And you spray it, and you get home tomorrow, you're like, let me smell what I made yesterday after you've been drinking. And then you open it up. You was like, all right, let me spray it. You got your name on it, all fancy and everything, yeah, bada bing. And then you open it up, and it smells like a garbage disposal. You shouldn't have been drinking. You shouldn't have been drinking like that. You put that on yourself. Nobody told you to go to sit and sip and just drink up the whole bottle and then start making it. You gotta drink as you go along and sit and sip. Tell them RaJuR sent you, because RaJuR, that's what I do. I mean, tell them RaJuR sent you. They know who I am. Everybody know who I am. And tell them RaJuR sent you, and maybe they give you a $5 discount on your bottle. I'm not sure. But look, the joint right here is vanilla. That was just a break. That was just a break for me talking. I'm not a layerer. I know people like to layer. I think the real cool thing about layering is that you can't possibly smell like anybody on any particular day. My goal is to buy some of the best fragrances out there, using what I know about fragrances, what I think I smell from other people wearing, right? And I feel that just one fragrance, no layer, I want to smell better than anybody on a particular day. Not only that, I want to know I'm wearing the only thing that somebody wears on a particular day when it comes to a bottle. Now, we got women who love to layer. That's all they do is layer. I mix this up with some apple brandy, with some chocolate chicken wings, and then I add a little bit of duck sauce, and that's what I'm wearing today. If that's how you want to smell, like duck sauce and chicken wings or grease or whatever, that's what you gotta smell like. You're right, and nobody gonna smell like you except a Chinese food restaurant. Other than that, nobody gonna smell like you on that particular day. I don't do that. I'm gonna know that I can put on any fragrance by itself, any particular day, and I'm the only one that's gonna be one. That's more of a challenge for me. Mixing up is cheap. I ain't gonna smell like nobody. Yeah, because ain't nobody had the same juices as mixing like you. You want to mix some doggone apricot with some leather, and nobody wearing that. Because apricot and leather don't go together, or it would be a fragrance. It would be called apricot and leather. But there's no apricot and leather fragrances out there. So of course you're going to win the game. Nobody smell like me in the world, because I'm wearing apricot and leather, and I'm wearing this apricot from that brand, I'm wearing that apricot and leather from that brand. You're right. You will be the only one probably on the planet, even from Mars and Venus and all the extraterrestrials that's out there flying around the corner from here. You will not be no, they won't smell like you. You're right. You got that. You win. You are the winner. Great job on cheating. I want to know that I got a fragrance that's so fly that nobody wearing it today. Nobody wearing it. One is by itself. And when I got to pull out the doggone Nebrus Elixir, the issue with Nebrus Elixir is there are a lot of vanillic fragrances. And there are some vanillic fragrances that are just like naturally vanillic, right? Just off the stalk. And they try to cultivate the stalk. Just add essential oils to it to make the vanilla just smell naturally vanilla. I would go with that with this. It didn't like they added more to the vanilla to try to accentuate it to make it like a prominent vanilla or even just a vanilla on its own. It's like they took the stalk and maybe added just a little bit of amber. I think I would have put a little. Yeah, it's like they took. I smell a little peony in this too. Believe it or not, I don't like floral. I know what peony smell like, and I'm probably wrong, but I don't care. As long as I got the bottle, it smells like a little bit of amber, peony, and a little bit of vanilla. That's what it smells like. The peony makes it bright. Peony is a bright floral note. It explodes it. Amber keeps it stable, and the vanilla just riding the boat. What's up? What's up, amber and peony? That's what I get out of it. I can be totally wrong. He probably don't have no peony in it. He probably don't have no amber in it. He probably don't have no water in it. I don't know what it has, but that's what I smell. How about that? How about that? Now, the prize that everybody's gonna want to buy, I got my man. He ain't no C-Money. C-Money was there. Yo, dog, what's up? Bro, get your nose on this. What? Bro, you gotta smell it. Did you want to smell like Amber Absolute? Come on, man. Now, everybody know I sold my Amber Absolute a long time ago, and I shouldn't have done it because it was time for it, and I got to get money off of it. I sold Andy Warhol Face. You can't find that. You guys, if you buy Andy Warhol Face, 50 mil gonna cost you $500. I sold the whole bottle for $250 at the time. Somebody now making double the money because I decided to sell my gold to silver. When gold and silver went up, now I'm ticked off, but you make decisions. What you make? I had like $7,000 worth of gold and silver. I would like really be like not talking to you right now, but I sold it all for fragrances and fashion. It is what it is, man. We make decisions that we like. I can't wear gold and silver. Like, I can't put all the coins and the numismatic coins I had with the whales in the water and Egyptian Greece princesses. I can't take all them coins I bought to show y'all. And if you never saw it before, check out my videos back in the day when I was collecting coins. You'll learn about numismatic coins. I do everything. I told y'all I'm really cool. Now, that does smell like Amber Absolute. I'm trying to tell you. By Al-Habara. Mason, he nailed Amber Absolute like a mug. And I'm telling you, look up time for Amber Absolute and see how much it costs. Save your money. Go down here. It was on sale at the shop. This was on sale for $27. Bruh, if I walk anywhere near somebody who know about Amber Absolute, he'd be like, "No, you got Amber Absolute? Where you find that at? Don't even make it anymore. What? They discontinued Amber Absolute." Like, yeah, man, I grabbed it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll sell you $5 million for $5,000 though. Really, man? Yo, that joint, man, I always wanted to have that. Now, I'm not a liar, but I am a businessman. Oh, yeah, man, Amber Absolute right here, dog. I got it, bro. I tell you what, man, give me, I got 30 mil bottles. Okay, I give you 200 for a 30 mil. All right, fine. Nice little cool bottles I have. I got a lot of 30 mil bottles, cool bottles, different designs. Spray on 30 mil. How much I said? 200? 30 mil for 200. Out of a bottle only cost me $25. See, that's called business. That's called learning how to move and groove when it comes to this business thing. Whether it's music, whether it's fragrances, I know how to move and groove, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't move too well on that gold and silver, man. I would really be sitting real nice right now. I ain't gonna front, man. I had fractional gold. I had quarter ounce gold. I had half ounce gold. I never bought an ounce of gold. I had quarter ounce, half ounce, fractional. I had the break off pieces. We call them break off fractional joints. I had a lot of gold, man. I had a lot of silver, but I had silver to be like an ounce of silver. Like when I bought it, like maybe $40. I would buy a 2 ounce special coin for like $300. But if they were to buy it back, if it wasn't special, and somebody would know, they'd put it on a scale and say, well, it's 2 ounces. Okay, 2 ounces at $30 is $65. But I paid $300 for that coin, but it's still only 2 ounces. We're buying the silver, we're not buying the design. In case you decide you want to be a baller and get the numismatic coin, I do that too. I've done everything. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm that dude. I'm not some doggone TikTok fragrance reviewer talking crap. Now, this is the recent drink that smells like, this joint smells like, it's Al Shahab Oud, and it smells like Lancome, man. Lancome is another one. I got the original bottle of Lancome. I did this video the other night. I got the original bottle of Lancome, right? The original bottle of Lancome, right? It cost me, I think I paid like maybe $1.40 for it, 75 mil. Now, if you try to find that bottle, that particular bottle that I had, will cost you maybe $3, right? But if you had bought the bottle after that, when it had the Nordstroms, that was $4.25. But that's a newer bottle. But that's a new formulation. That's not the formulation they had when I bought my bottle, right? But this right here, for $39, smells just like both of them. And I didn't even know it. When I went to I had a client I was waiting for in New Jersey. I got there real early because I know, I'm like, all right, cool. The client gonna be off the plane to say, let's say, all right, I'll start working 12, whatever. I gotta be up there like maybe, they got off the plane at 3. I'm going to get the car at 12. I'm gripping the car up at 12. I'm tagging that joint in, blah, 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 make sure everything's good. I'm tagging that car at 12. I'm getting to Newark at $1.50 on that. That's $1.50. That's $1.30. I'm going to the mall and shop for a half hour, 45 minutes. And then I was only 10 minutes away from the airport. Scoot back around off Jersey Hill. Bam. Pick this up. The client was late. Made it even better. I looked on my app. Oh, dude is running like 35 minutes late. He was coming from Toronto. Couldn't find out he was an hour late. I could have stayed there more, but I had no money to spend. But I'm telling you, real talk, got this joint, Shanghai Ooh. This is a good house, man. They make a really good vanilla, some kind of cream vanilla. Shanghai, I don't know what the name of it. What's it called? I ain't been to box out here. But y'all know if y'all see it got the X's on it. Oh, Shanghai, Wood Elixir, Swiss Arabian. Look up Swiss Arabian. Bro, they killing it right now. They killing, ladies. They killing it right now. When it comes to these sweet drinks, the bottles are kind of jacked up. They're the most perfect bottles in the world. And that's fine. You still see the X's and all that stuff. Who cares about that? It's the juice. Man, you can put it in a water bottle. I wouldn't care. Put a water bottle in a sprayer. I'm still buying this for the juice. Stop playing. The bottles are great. Yeah, they look luscious. They do what they do. But yo, if I'm paying for the juice, yo, not like $50 off the bottle. Of course, these are already $50. You cannot feel to be free. So, yo, dog, this is like 30. I think I bought it for $29. I bought it for $30. Grab this drink. Looked it up on for granted. It smells like oud. It smells like oud bouquet. Come on back. Something happened with the signal. Our own oud bouquet. Let's spray it. Went in, came in at night. I couldn't wait. Wrist. Both of them smell just like oud bouquet. You gotta pay $479 for the newest one. To get the old school one that I had, gonna cost you about $30. Stop paying with me. Crazy similarity. There's just no way you can get around it. These people are crushing the niche game. They're making these niche guys going like, oh man, there's no way we can possibly sell that for $300, man. You know you can buy it for $30 in Burlington. The same flavor, the same strength, the same length. Sometimes they smell even better. Sometimes they last longer. We can't do it, man. If we dumb our joint down from say average price $250 for a 50 mil, $325 for 100 mil. If we went down to $40, they gonna think, oh, they done bombed out. So they gotta keep up the price. You can't. It's like me, okay. My music is $1 a song, right? But if all of a sudden I'm like, yo, dog, you know, somebody done made some copies of my song whatsoever, and it sounds just like RaJuR Really Cool, which is impossible because I'm the only one that can do what I do. AI came and copied my stuff, right? And then you can buy my song. Okay, well, instead of me spending $1, I can buy the music that sounds just like RaJuR music that I really like for 20 cents. I mean, $2. Now I got to go. You think I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna move mine down to $15. I mean, what? I said 20 cents, right? This guy, $2. I'll move it down to $1.50 to try to keep up and keep the $2 off my back. Hey, you must be crazy. Theoretically, I'm not a businessman, but I am. If my song is worth $1 a play right now, but somebody made a song that sounds just like mine and it's $22 a play. I'm sorry, 20 cents a play. We said $1, right? Not really. I was thinking another way, like album-wise. Okay, $1 for a song, right? Usually 99 cents. Somebody made a song, they sell it now for say 40 cents. You think I'm gonna sell mine for 35 cents? I'm gonna raise the price. I'm gonna work it the other way. Because they're gonna say, well, yo, not only did Raj take his song from $1 to $2, and this imitation guy is trying to, you know, cop and cap for $40, man, I'm buying Raj joint anyway because they're gonna know it's me because I'm raising the cap. I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm fighting the cap. I'm not gonna adhere to the cap. I'm gonna fight the cap, and that way, you know, you can beat the business. Now, a lot of people, they sell themselves out. You know, whether it's big business sell themselves out. Okay, well, what you gonna make it like this? We gotta lower the price so we can keep up. Nah, dog, you don't lower the price. You raise the price. And then they really gonna want it. Like the girl line that used to cost $275 for 75 mil, now it's $500. Because like everybody know, we've seen the AI controversy over whatever's happening right now, and I don't want to talk about it. It's political or kind of crazy and satanic. That's what I'm saying. I say that, I mean say satanic. I say Playlantic. I say Playlantic. When I say satanic, because I mean, if I say satanic, I'm saying because I mispronounced it, it's Playlantic. All right, let's go. It took me a while to buy this joint. This out of the war. Because I really like Grease Chanel by BDK. I bought it, I smelled it. Some janitor that worked at my job liked it so much. And that's wasn't even the extra, it was just a regular Grease Chanel when it came out. He's like, oh, man, hey, Holloman, that's my last name. It's not that I changed my name, my last name down to RaJuR. So my real name is RaJuR. So anyway, he was like, yo, Holloman, yo, man, what you wearing? I smelled you all the way down there. I was like, it's called, man, see, you ain't gonna know what it is, man. You don't even wear fragrances, man. You a janitor. I ain't mean to download him. I'm just saying he ain't get down like that. He ain't wear no fragrances like that. Yo, can I get, I see you sold everybody 5 mils. Can I get a 5 mil of that? Sure, man, how much? I give it to you for $5. You gotta do this 5 for $10. The real Grease Chanel. So I waited so long I could not, I was out prestige. I could never find it. I could never smell it. I knew there was, so I finally got a chance to smell Liam, which is the other joint. Now Liam was supposed to be the original Grease Chanel by BDK. This was supposed to be Grease Chanel like straight. So I'm like, all right, fine. Every time I went to the store, it's in a box. Everything else he got out, you can sample. He got like 5 of these of RaJuR perfumes you can sample. A Fondue, Velvet Lush, all of them. But this one he never had out for me to sample, so it took me for long. I went there one day, I said, just give it to me. I'm just gonna take a chance. It better smell like Grease Chanel, which is really violet, iris, and leather. That's all it is. Violet, I get my face. Smack myself upside the face. I should have bought it a long time ago. But see, sometimes life works like this. Sometimes you're not supposed to get everything you want when you want it. You need to get it at the right time. It's gonna make it an advantage to you. Should want to have it. That's the difference. I'm an old head, man. People, oh, you 64 years old? I would never be able to tell. And it's not because I play music. I'm really a joyful guy. I just want to be happy, man. I ain't in no stressful situations. And all whatever. I just try to keep my life real simple, but yet again extravagant. And I think that I can straddle that fits pretty good to keep myself in level, right? I still got, I'm a vegan. I try to drink a lot of liquor. I don't drink liquor at all. I drink a lot of wines. I drink stout beer, whatever. I know what I had to do. I used to weigh 280 pounds, now I weigh 200 pounds. So I know I had to make these adjustments. If I had waited till now to retire at 22, to retire in 2023 in October at 280 pounds. Imagine me right now, 3 years later, trying to lose 80 pounds. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If you take it back in 3 years and say I'm 61, I'm not going to lose 80 pounds at 61. It's just not going to happen. I see so many people walk around here. This guy got on the elevator yesterday. He had to be like 30 years old. This guy weighed like 400 pounds. I got that. He's on the elevator like this. I stop. Another guy right next to him. They ain't smell too good either. You know, big people don't smell too good because they don't wash well. And I got it. I got to keep it real. I'm trying to tell you what it is. What I observe, just my opinions. I'm not the expert in stinky or big people smelling stinky. I'm just saying that's what I observe. So the boy's in the elevator. He got all this hair, whatever, and he's standing in front of me. The other brother was over here, and he just on the elevator. I'm riding out. I'm in there. I'm dressed, I'm suited and booted. In fact, no, I had on my fashion gear that day. I'm ready to go out and chill. And dude in front of me, he was in front of me because he's getting off first. He just sitting there like this. I mean, this guy like 400 pounds, wasn't even taller than me. I didn't see the top of his head. I said, you're gonna die. This boy going down this elevator. Who carries their life like that? Stop playing me, man. I knew I wanted to live longer, man. And even if I did live longer, if I didn't live longer than 64, 65, at least I tried to put myself in the position to be in a position to live longer. This dude has got to be 40 years old. Now, when I started losing weight, it was 12, 13 years ago. I became vegan, right? I was losing weight, but I was working out. That's why I don't see a lot of flabby on my skin. I was losing my thighs always gonna be kind of flabby. I don't know why. But for the most part, I was losing weight. I was going to the gym. We got a gym right here. I go to the gym, get off, bam, take a shower, go out and hang with the honeys, right? Next thing you know, I was down to 265. I'm like, yo, this is actually working. So now I have my total gym I had for like years. My total gym since 2006 when I got divorced, right? And the total gym, I still have it. Got a total gym, baby, banging. All these different exercises. You're still just using your weight and you're against the weight of yourself, and you're doing all kinds of exercises. You're doing everything, man. You pulling down, you pulling up, you doing this, you doing leg lifts, you doing thighs. My thighs always been strong. My thighs used to have these three yamins in the back in the day. I had a pride on my thighs, man. Like one right here, one right here, one right here. My thighs used to be like that back in the day, right? But nevertheless, I realized that I may not live 2 seconds longer, but I know I tried to live 2 seconds longer. These people out here don't even try to live 2,000 years old. They don't try to live 20 seconds longer. I thought that boy was going down the elevator, man. Honestly, I did, because I just looked at him, and this guy over here was just as big, but he was taller. You know, he might have been 300. This little boy right here, I ain't gonna say boy, this man right here, but if you're a man and you like that, it wasn't like he just got finished running track and got on the elevator. This boy just got on the elevator on the freaking first floor. I'm riding out from get my mail, bada bing, bada boom, and I thought this boy was going down the elevator. Come on, man, stop playing me, man. I'm not gonna have sympathy for people who ain't trying to take care of themselves. And that's just who I am, man. You're responsible for your own life. I'm not gonna help you try to get your ass better. I just said a cuss word, because I don't use profanity. But that disturbs me. That you know you need to be doing something to prevent something. Like I wear contacts. I shouldn't wear my contacts overnight, but sometimes I just think that sometimes we have fire alarms in here. I gotta put on my big thick glasses and go downstairs. I want nobody to see my big thick glasses, because my vision is like, yeah, like that, like Red Fox glasses. But I wear contacts, right? But sometimes I wear them because just in case, and then I make 2 nights. You're supposed to change them out every night, whatever. I don't know. Wear them. It don't matter. I'll be responsible if something happens to my eyes. I got that. I'm with that. But I'm saying that you're responsible for your own health. Without health, you're nothing. Period. You're nothing. You could be a billionaire, but your blood pressure is 3,000 over 174 million. What good is that going to do you? It's dumb, man. It's not even intelligent. There's nothing about that makes you a hero. That, yeah, look at me. Look at me. I look at slap boxing, right? There's a guy, his brother's name, the Crazy Hawaiian, but this dude was 400-something pounds slapping people. Now he's down to 230 pounds. He realized he wanted to live more than he wanted to slap. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Man, life is too precious, man. Some of y'all think y'all coming back, y'all gonna do the same thing all over again. No, some of y'all gonna come back as a doggone deer running across the road because you still ain't learned. You're gonna get hit by a deer, and you're gonna sit there. And I see so many deer's bodies are dried up. The birds that ate them, they eat out the butt first because they said nutrition is in the butt of a dead deer. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Don't ask, why are you talking about deer butt? I'm not saying, dog. How you know you gonna come back as anything? Some of you ain't, I don't know, man. I don't know about all that other stuff people talk about. I'm just saying, if you think you're gonna relive this life the same way you lived it, but you're gonna know in your mind, okay, now I'm coming back the second time, I'm not gonna do what I did before. Man, y'all better grow up, man. I am so intelligent that intelligence don't even mess with me. And I keep it real. RaJuR Rational Extreme. More intense. This one was some Tricotoes. Tricotoes, y'all know, some of y'all know Tricotoes. I haven't seen Tricotoes in like 4 or 5 hours, days, weeks. But anyway, she got me to buy this. Now I got the 2 other ones. One is called Luban, and the other one is called something else, Oriental. This one is called Earthy. Out of all the 3 that I have 3, Earthy is the bomb, man. I wasn't gonna buy it. She was like, you gotta smell it. And I smelled it. The next day I went down to the shop, I bought it, man. And the bottle is so beautiful because it's like a marble top bottle. You can't see it. It's like marbly. The pink. All the other bottles, like one is silver, like beigeish. The other one's just straight, kind of like greenish, like this. This is like the top is gorgeous. And this is called the Earthy. So let's look it up, man. Like I told y'all should have been sitting around. There's 7 people been here. Only 2 people talked to me all this whole time. And I like that because sometimes I think I'm teaching you more than you want to ask questions. But sometimes I do want you to ask questions about things. But I think that sometimes quiet is best. A lot of us who learn to excel in life, to get where we are in life, that we're comfortable, learn that we have to listen more than we have to talk. And it's just what it is. It's just the way you have to live this life. And with a lot of things going on, whether with political aspirations you take, what side you like, whatsoever, I tell all my clients when we get into that situation, I don't talk politics because my employer says, do not talk politics with your clients. So I'm not to. But what I tell them is real simple, real short and sweet. No matter who's in office, no matter who's doing what, whether it's P. Diddy, whether I don't like this kidnapping, sacrificing stuff. I don't like it, right? Sacrificing. I forgot. I'm on YouTube. I gotta make sure I say different things. You can't say the chaos, blah blah word. You gotta say something else. You can't say files. You gotta say PDFs. All this craziness, man, which is crazy, right? Controlling your speech. What I'm saying to you is, for me, bro, I gotta keep it real. And if I felt as though I had a cause to adhere to, I'd take the L. YouTube has demonetized me for 6 years. I've never been to make no money off YouTube, maybe 7 years. They decided when I said I have 4,600 videos. I'm the only single individual that has 4,600 videos. I'm not talking about a company. I'm not talking about a website. I'm not talking about a podcast. I'm the only individual on YouTube that has 4,600 videos. It can be proven. All you gotta do is AI right now. Type in how many videos does RaJuR have. It'll say RaJuR has between 4,600 and 4,700 videos. Not 1,600, not 2, 3, 4. 4,600 videos I've done over my last 12 years doing YouTube. And I said, y'all ain't paying me my money, I'm gonna take you to court. 1 week later, I was monetized. Because they know I don't play games. I'm a businessman. My daddy taught me how to be a businessman. He wasn't the greatest businessman. He was from the Hicks. I told my clients today. My daddy and mom was from the Hicks. They was from the Hicks, right? They was from the Hicks. But they were smart. And my mother got me into Central High School because she was intelligent. I didn't want to stay in Central High School because I want to be a musician now. I'm a Grammy artist, right? Because I made that decision for myself. My dad wanted me to be, a doctor and all that stuff. No, I wanted to be a Grammy member. And I am a Grammy member. So you make the decision that you want. If you want to sit around and be unhappy, and then you want us to pray you into heaven, or you want us to like, oh, he ain't know no better. No, we're not doing that. I always gotta throw a little bit of real in my videos. Y'all know how I do, yo. Because I keep it real, man. I'm tired of foolishness, bro. Y'all know my be a leader, not a follower. Stay away from the foolishness. Separate yourself from the rest, and you keep it heavenly. And that's how I do, man. And I live by that creed, bro. I mean, I done been through stuff in my life I should have been in jail for. I could have been locked up forever for. And somehow the heavenly got me through it. My mom praying for me got me through it. But I'm not a criminal, not by far. But I got myself caught up in a lot of situations that I could have been in jail right now. Right now to this day. And I was just saved, man. I was saved. I'm saved, through strength. I'm saved through, I'm not trying to get religious, but I think that the heavenly looked down on me like, yo, man, this guy, let me give him another try, you know what I mean? I think he got something else to contribute, before I got to pull him, right? And I got that. But I'm saying that I'm ready to be pulled at any time because I think I accomplished a lot of stuff, but I think there's more for me to accomplish. So, we live life day to day. I don't play games, with that kind of thing. And I make sure that whatever I do, I try to do the best I can to do it. And whether it's talking about fragrances or music, whether I'm doing silver coins, working as a paraprofessional, like I told my clients today, I've done a lot of things about being a notary public. I've done a lot of things. I haven't done much Mr. Hagen's done. Mr. Hagen's is the man. I can't do as much Mr. Hagen's done. I don't know if y'all know Mr. Hagen's. Check him out. I'll put him on my Facebook channel. But I listened to him a long time ago. I should have listened a long time ago, but I believe what he said a long time ago. That's a whole other subject. Check it out for yourself if you like. Yeah, man, you gotta live your life for yourself. Ain't nobody gonna get you through. I'm not gonna be looking at those stupid videos of you in a doggone, and that's what gets me so upset. Because people love to try to make other people miserable because they jacked up. You done sat around, done played around with your life all this time. You was too heavy. You was like stroke ridden. You can have a stroke any day of the week because you ain't know how to act. And now all of a sudden you want us to look at you with tubes all in your nose and all your body, and you want to take a picture with that. That is so stupid. You will never see me with, man, you ain't gonna never see me in no doggone hospital with tubes all over my butt and all my throat. That is so stupid. People like to lay misery on other people because misery enjoys company. I'm just going to unfriend you. I don't care if you're my friend. If you're my closest friend, send me something with you in the hospital with your nose or stuff up your nose and stuff up your eyeballs. Send it to me. I'm going to block you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to block you. Not because I don't care about you as a friend. Because, man, why are you showing yourself in the hospital with tools all in your butt? Man, get out of here. Next is this joint is called Sufa. Yeah, Sufa. It took me a while to buy this because I was looking for a coffee fragrance. Anytime I went to Eastern North, I'm like, I don't know if Andrew would be like, Andrew's not wrong. I mean, it's her shop. She knew what everything smelled like. She was like, well, I'm not getting a lot of coffee out of this. I'm more just getting like butterscotch out of this. I'm like, well, shoot, I'm good for butterscotch too. I don't have any butterscotch fragrances. So I waited. I think I waited for like a week to buy this. Because not a lot of people was talking about it too. I've been trying to buy fragrances that a lot of people are not talking about. I'm trying to buy the hype stuff too much. But people wasn't really, like 4 people was talking about this. And I bought it. Next thing you know, I looked again, there's like 25,000 people on freaking, what you call them talking about it? 25,000 people talking about this joint on Tiki Flock, China Flock, whatever, man. I'm like, yo, I don't deal with TikTok. TikTok's not on my phone. I don't put TikTok on my phone. So I'm like, but I still wasn't upset. I said, all right, finally found me a fragrance that she said butterscotch. I'm not gonna say butterscotch. I'm gonna say I do get the cafe latte in this. I have a fragrance called chocolate latte, whatever it is. I can't remember. But I wanted a coffee fragrance. That man Sarah wasn't, man Sarah didn't make, right? No, I don't like. I must say, I don't like when people say they're on their way to my house and take them forever to get here. Anyway. Okay, here we go. This Sufa. I'm gonna spray it. And for real, it kind of smells like a man serum or Montal. But the difference is, all right, say for instance, all right, let's listen to this fragrance. Listen to this fragrance analogy, I'm gonna tell you, right? I've been drinking, and I'm getting a little tipsy. I ain't gonna front. If I told you I have this fragrance, and you came over here, and you ain't know what it smelled like, brand new to you, the power of suggestion, right? I mean, I tell you, I'm very intelligent. The power of suggestion. If I tell you, I'm like, yeah, man, before I spray it on, I just want to tell you, man, it's gonna smell like coffee and this and that. When I spray it on you, what you gonna smell? Of course, the power of suggestion. You gonna smell like coffee or whatever. Well, that's what happened to me with her. She was like, well, yo, I don't smell the coffee. I smell more butterscotch. I'm like, well, again, I can do butterscotch. But if you really smell this, you can really smell some kind of butterscotch. Not maybe because she put that in my head and that's back there like, and I can't get it out. No matter what I do, she said butterscotch. I'm so butterscotch. But after a while, I'm gonna really start interpreting it as what I think it should be. And again, I don't smell a lot of butterscotch in this, but I do smell some remnants of caramel and caramel, however you want to say it. Caramel. Hold on. Somebody at my door. When you have gray on the hoodie, oh, you got the cops. And we don't let gray hoodie people in here. Just stand outside. The doors on there. I asked you that. You said yes. Probably wasn't watching. You like I was watching. All right, so anyway, this friend of mine finally made it over here after 17 hours. And the thing about it is I done made all these fragrances, and this friend of mine is getting over here, and I'm on the last fragrance. I'm on the last one, so maybe it's perfect timing, okay? Because I don't even know what time it is, man. I like to hang around with y'all. Y'all know I do 4-hour videos. I do all my videos live. There's no scripted. I don't have no stupid memes in my video. I don't do that. That's dumb stuff. That's children's stuff. That's all these guys out here trying to get free bottles, hustling stuff. I don't do that. I buy my bottles. I work hard for what I do. You know what I mean? And I'm cool with cool people. I meet cool people. It makes it worthwhile. I mean, gentlemen, y'all know I videoed myself going up, way up the mountain somewhere today, somewhere. Lovely gentleman. Of course, I can't do any YouTube lives with people in the car, but really nice guy. You know what I mean? We were driving down, and he was like, "I want to sit in the front seat." He said, "I want to sit in the back seat. I don't need all that room back there." He didn't want to act like he was being limo. He wanted to act like he was my homeboy. I said, "You know what? You right. I put my stuff in the trunk. I let him sit in the seat right next to me," which is kind of like, I don't like people sitting next to me in the front seat unless they're really sexy and cute and about to buy me some drinks. Where's this lady at that came in here? Hello? I gotta check, man, because people come in my house and they be touching stuff. What are you doing? This person came over here trying to look at slap boxing. No! Slap yourself right in that chair. Here. Thank you. Yes, we're doing a video while you was over there dancing, plowing where you was at. We're doing fragrances here. And she came here just for the last fragrance. It's perfectly enough. You don't get none of these new wines I bought because you're too late. She came over here 8 hours after I bought them. No. First of all, you don't have a glass even. Pour any. That's mine. All right, let me get to the soup. I got one more. You might stay here and wait for the last video.
Yeah, I'll go get one.
Not right now. I'm in the middle of doing this. So this is Sufa. Again, she said, it smells like butterscotch. And somebody, can you keep your feet out of the camera, please?
See,
see what I'm talking about. You invite people over to come
I'm sorry.
But you can't help it. Some stanky leg on it. So anyway, Sufa from the house of, and again, they hyped it on what's coming before I bought it. I think it's Al Haran Scott Rakalan. I don't know. I gotta read it from here. Just look up SUDFA, right? But don't buy it. Just look it up, but don't buy it. Hold up, my glasses ain't on. I don't really need them. I just like them on. You know, I just realized I ain't had these on all that time. All right. So, yes. Now she want to look at the video. I told her I was doing a video 8 hours ago. Now said she want to look on her phone and see if I'm doing a video. Too late now, you're out of here. What you doing video? Sufa. And last but not least, not because I have a story behind this video, behind this fragrance, not because it was something like, oh, I couldn't wait till I bought it, not because I've been waiting for it forever. Well, yes, I have. Because what had happened was, I kept asking the Art of Perfume, which is net cost on eBay. So check out net cost on eBay. Now, they didn't really treat me like they used to. They used to treat me like I was a king when I came in there. Now they treat me like I'm amateur night at the Apollo. Most of these fragrances I bought from them, I bought at least 30 bottles from them. I don't like when people like me treat me right when I'm spending money, and then all of a sudden, because I mention another place I'm buying fragrances from, Well, it is what it is. If I'm coming out there, you got the same fragrances, I ask you to get something for me, you can't get it, then I got to move on. I got lucky and grabbed this. This is Mashraba. And actually, I got it from the place I kept begging for it to come through, and he finally like, well, I don't have the Amir Oud that you want, which Zod perfumes have, but I don't want to pay that price. And so the what's gonna have Amir Oud Intense that's supposed to smell like by the fireplace. But I know some of y'all are like, what is he talking about? This guy's all over the place. Just text me, and I'll tell you about it. Oh, I ain't gonna give my phone number though. I ain't doing that. I'll give you my email address. Y'all ready? Listen, everybody here, listen. Listen. I'm gonna put it down in the comments down below. No, I'm gonna have some people acting all funny style, telling me some, yeah, well, yo, dog, I don't like the way you said that fragrance didn't smell good. I want to fight. Really, dog? You sure you want to do that? Cause I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. But the joint right here, El Kabong. It likes to fight. Bong! Come on, dog. I carry her around everywhere. Actually, no. I usually carry something else around. I can't tell you what I have in the closets. Don't worry about that. I used to have 14 of them, now I only have 5. But they get the job done. I'm licensed to carry. I go to work. Alright, but I don't carry them around all the time. I don't carry them around. But when I'm doing something I need, I gotta put them in the bag. You go to North Philly, or Alney Avenue, or Alney High, school and stuff like that. I gotta put some in the bag. I gotta put some in the bag. You know what I mean? I don't like wearing it down here 'cause I might hit my sack. I don't want to hit it in the back 'cause I might hit the butt. I put it right in my bag. You know what's up, dog? What? Oh, you want my money? Yeah, plenty of money in here. Oh no, I ain't want that kind of money. Okay, I guess you don't. So anyway, RaJuR. Apple and berries. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it. Apple and freaking berries, yo. You know you want to smell like this. She wants you to smell like this. Because she ain't got no man. She wants you to smell like this. So she, what are you looking at? She ain't got no man. I'm telling you, a favorite woman fragrance right here is RaJuR. She spray this on, she would come and dance for you because she loves to dance. She be dancing, oh yeah. Is that RaJuR? Oh, she really gonna dance then. She really gonna give it to you. She gonna give it, ain't you? She's looking at me like I'm lying. She likes to dance. I'm surprised she didn't go around the corner right now. It's still open, popping. What time is it? I ain't know what time it is, man. I ain't looking at the time. I took off my watch and everything. I came here butt naked, setting up this whole video situation. And this is kind of cool, right? Y'all see me everywhere. Y'all see me on the deck. I mean, I did deck videos before. But tonight, with the overall holla at your boy, I got the wines. I got 20-something fragrances that I like out of the 60 that I bought that are UAE fragrances. This is the ones I like. I mean, I like the other ones too. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. You can't come over here 18 hours after you say you was coming over here and decide you want wine. You will wait, lady. And you got a curfew. You out of here an hour. So. Hilarious. One time ago, I want you to get home safely. Can't have you driving all kinds of time. Like RaJuR, apple and berries. That's it. This is call it a day. Call it a day. The 2 fragrances. Okay, let's go. The 2 fragrances will have a ladies. Let's go even deeper than this. So I'm really going down to the psychological key of the fragrances. Let me break it down to you. Out of all the fragrances I talked to you, I've been out for 3 hours. What is that? What's it? What's up? What is say? What's say? 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 23 seconds. I've been out here. I'm walking like that because I've been driving my clients around all day and they demand me to hit the gas pedal and the brake pedal when I should. So I'm kind of hurt. Anyway, let's go. If I had to pick, and that's out of these, I have 60 UAE fragrances. But this is one, hold on. I can't count all the time when I'm drinking. So I need to drink some more. So this is a Josh. Look at that luscious red color. Remind me of berries and apples, like this fragrance right here. No, it doesn't, but it does. Nope, I'm doing something right now. So, if I had to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember that? 11, 12. Alright, stop that. Alright, it's not quite that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, 20. So I put my top 20 fragrances. If I had to wear, alright, cool. down there. I make sure I got everything. Oh, and this fragrance right here, y'all know y'all gonna want to wear this. One of the best fragrances you ever gonna want to wear is freaking water. I went through the health thing with y'all. No matter how much fragrances you have, if you ain't take care of yourself, ain't no need wearing nothing. You wear water first, and then you spray this. Cause without the moisture in your skin, you don't know what this stuff smells like. Without moisture in your body, don't call me with no hospital pictures. Bye boy, bye girl. Well, you should feel sorry for me. No, I'm not. No, because you ain't want to drink no water. Bye. Yeah, let's get with it. I mean, sometimes I can be mean. I told my last clients, he was like, I'm gonna look you up. I said, well, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm a little controversial, because I speak my mind. I'm not a sellout. I don't sell out for subs and all this other stuff. I don't sell out. I'd rather you give me no money and allow me to speak instead of making me take your money and I got to say what you want me to say. It's never gonna be like that. This is RaJuR. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's get with it. Let's drink some more juice. And now it's time to pick the 5 fragrances that I would wear. Guaranteed. I'm trying to do the nasty. Here we go. Men, if you're married, and if you're really cool, you can't look at this video. You know what I mean? But, no, I'm not going to say that. If you're married, yes, you might want to wear this. Or your significant other might want to buy this for you. What you want to be, these are unisex fragrances. Because I'm out here talking as a man don't mean these fragrances are all about men. No, women can wear these fragrances too. It's unisex. Remember, this whole conglomerate of crap that you've been brought up on, perfume is for women. Okay, my perfume, Elizabeth Taylor, Black Diamonds, all that bull crap is garbage. This is garbage. It's just Elizabeth Taylor on some garbage floral crap. No, all fragrances are like this. I can wear florals, I can wear non-florals, I can wear freaking peonies. If I like the way it smells, I'm wearing it. Period. If I'm wearing it, somebody else I'm wearing around don't like it, then that's their fault. I like it. Wear what you like to wear. Wear what you like to wear. Just don't be in Hollywood and you a dude wearing a dress. All I'm saying is that, like the rappers. Outside of Hollywood, wear what you like. If you like Mosh Robber with the apple and the blueberries, wear it. What? No, dog, I ain't wearing that, man, because it smells too florally. You know, but I'll wear it if I was in the house looking at a boxing match. No, dog, you want to wear something you can wear all the time. That's why we body juices. That's why a lot of us who are really into fragrances on the upper level, not on the try to get a money grab level, it's on bull crap. Yeah, it don't want to come down. It's crazy. Buy what you like. Wear what you like. I have over 1,000 fragrances. I've had over 1,000 fragrances. I have had over 1,000 fragrances. I got about 6,000 fragrances right now. No, not 6,000. 600 fragrances right now. And I've sold about 200. Easy. People will tell you right now, if there's on here, Raj, I remember when you sold me this. Raj, I remember when you sold me that. Raj, I remember when you sold me this. Because I was jumping into something else. I need some money. I ain't no cash like that. I'll sell the fragrance and get to another fragrance, right? That's what I did, right? But I'm saying, it comes down, I've been doing this for years. So don't think that what I'm saying would apply to you. It's up to you to learn. Like she had to learn, like other people I'm involved with, I taught them how to do their own thing. Don't listen to me. Because what I like, you might not like. And what you like, I might not like. But we might come together. Oh yeah, you know what, you right on that joint. That's how fragrances are. You also have a clean body. You can't be eating a lot of garbage food. People say it's your skin, your pH, has nothing to do with that. If you're eating food that's bad for you, you're making bad decisions. That means you're gonna make bad decisions on fragrances because you make bad decisions. Your life got to be a life of good decisions, or at least decisions you're comfortable with. It can't be because Flip Flap over here told me that this smells good, I'm gonna buy it. I don't know how that guy living. I don't know how that girl living. I don't know how the woman living. I don't know how the man living. No, I'm gonna buy this because I know I can make a decisive decision myself to buy this fragrance and spend it. If it's $300 or whether it's $50, I can make that decision myself. I don't need some TikTok flip-flopper to tell me I need to buy something. So I think that when it comes to controlling your money, when it comes to this situation, and I've invested tens of thousands of dollars in fragrances, tens of thousands of dollars into my fashion, $10,000 in my studio. I spend money when I spend money. I like spending money. I have no regrets to spending money. But what I'm saying is I try to buy the best. I try to make the best decisions. And if somebody say, well, RaJuR, you bought this guitar, it's better than playing that guitar. Well, how you know? Let me play both the guitars and I'll tell you. I might like the PRS one, I like the Strat. That's what I do. I make decisions like that all the time. I'm saying to you, no matter what decision you make in life, I don't care, man, whether you like I don't like to drink Poland Spring, but I like Aquafina. I don't know. But if it's good for you, make the decision. If it's bad for you, start to try to curb your mind from making bad decisions, because it's gonna make you make bad decisions with women, men. You just gonna be, everybody gonna take advantage of you. And I just think that you have to carve your own niche in everything you do. And that's what I've always done. When it comes to my music, fragrances, whatever I do, whatever I buy, whatever, niche colognes, niche fragrances, niche coins, I make that decision to do that. I ain't wanna be like everybody else. Everybody should do this. Be yourself. Don't listen to this joint and that joint and that joint. They don't know what you want. They don't know what you like. They tripping. Do your own thing. Be your own person. I don't care if you're married, not married, whatever. You still gotta make a decision. A real woman, like a powerful man, is gonna make a right decision for her and himself. So that's why you gotta make sure you do that. If you got a man, okay, whatever you want, you gotta dump that bum, cause he's a bum. He in it for the bummage of it. He's not trying to get you to be better. He's trying to get you to just shut up and leave him alone so he can watch a football game. That's not how it goes, Doc. I can talk this game all day long. I can talk intelligence, wisdom, spirituality. I can take that all day long while I'm drinking wine, because Jesus made wine out of water and water out of wine, and everybody drinking, everybody having fun. That's how we do. But it's still, you got to realize what's good for you, what's not good for everybody else, and vice versa. Don't let anybody put you in a pit of sympathy for them and make you feel sorry for yourself. When you had nothing to do with their sympathy, they're going to try to drag you down because misery enjoys company. Done. Now let's get with it. RaJuR Really Cool suggests, out of all these fragrances, we ain't talking about y'all. I mean, a lot of you have seen my niche fragrance collection, from Perfumology, Parfums of France. Where else I go? Scent Pros in Lancaster, Bergdorf in New York, Men New York in New York, Oswald's in New York, La Parfumerie de Parfumeur in New York. I've been everywhere. I do this. I don't sit in my butt and wait for boxes to come through the door. I go to these places. I make it pop off on a pop off. Now, out of fragrances I have right now here, and I hope you've been taking notes. I told y'all to take notes. I said take notes of everything I mentioned to you. I'm not going to remember everything. I mean, I'm 25 years old. I can't remember everything being this young. I'm trying to learn. That's 25 too. But, so, let's go. Y'all ready? Here we go. I ain't gonna front. I like my Robin because of the apple. I can't find a lot of fragrances with a good, true apple. I have a fragrance in there that is an apple. This young lady have a fragrance also with the green apple and the red apple. I have just a red apple, but I don't like it as much as I like this apple, apple berry combination with this. So it's a good fragrance with the apple. I think it's Arabiat as well. They make a fragrance called the apple joint. There's a green one called Cursed, and the red was called Forbidden. And a good sense, very good sense. But I'm saying if I had to have an apple, just really this dominant apple, I probably would go with the Ashraba, and that would be for the house. Latafa, of course, they make a fragrance. They probably making a fragrance right now when we're talking. By the time we're done doing this video and drinking all this wine out here and become drunken alcoholics, they was be making another fragrance. Wow, somebody being there getting her glass. So, another fragrance would be, I gotta do Argawood. I gotta do Ozha. Argawood and Amber. When it comes to grown men fragrances, you got to have it. I mean, I got, like I said, I got some grown men fragrances that have leather. Take your time, lift it up, and move it back. Okay, somebody locked us out the door. Gonna move it because they don't. Stand by, stand back. You ain't gotta move all the way back. Listen, look, no. Where you going? Okay. Now, the lock is on the inside. So what you want to do is grab the little up. Inside. And maybe put the car up. Somebody's running in my collection. Ain't no roaches in there. You can right here, leave the light on. Leave the light on. I'm good. Give it back. I had the drawer. Oh, it's underneath the kitchen sink. Hold up, is that screen open? My bad, I ain't close the screen door. What kind of bug? And have somebody come to visit and don't stop down by the machine and buy some stuff. I mean, that's what I would do. Let me stop that machine because you probably don't have any cookies or sweets. But some people just come up the elevator and they just think one-minded. They don't want to. Oh, hi, what's going on? We do it one night and we can't do it another night. Okay, anyway. Oh, my friend's here. You can't drink too much. When you see, I drive that far away, so she good. All right, which one you want? Do you want to take to Josh? This is the newest one. This is Josh. Holla at your boy 100. We drank this one last night, which is the 3-card Molly, aka 3-finger Jack. Which one would you like to drink, my guest?
Then I have that one.
She would like to taste the Josh 1000. That's only so you get the taste. No, I'm gonna make sure you get the taste though, because you might not like it. I don't want to just waste it. You might be out there doing whack. Don't put too much. Check it out. Yeah, take it whole. Let's switch around. Mama, you just drinking all of it. You supposed to let it switch around. Let's start over again. Yes. Let's switch around on your tongue and everything. Okay, let's go. Let's switch around first. Anytime I drink this, a little acidic. The Josh is a little acidic. I mean, every time I drank tonight, I didn't cough on a 3-card Molly, aka 3 fingers, whatever it is. Every time I drink this, I coughed a little bit because it's a little acidic, and it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's what's so bad.
But the bourbon arrow barrel narrow scarrow,
That's better.
yeah, I would think it is
Yeah.
for taste wise.
Yeah.
Because this is more like fruity grape with a little bit of acid. I think it's too much acid in it though.
Yeah.
Because you rinse anything around your mouth and make you cough. For me, it's too acidic. All right, so let's go with the 3-card Molly. I mean 3-card Monty. You call it 3-card Molly back in there. I think it's 3-card Monty, really. Okay, so here we go. Glasses of those places. Yeah. Come here, I mean, I'm talking about a friend of mine.
I smell good.
You smell good because what you spray?
I sprayed cheese.
Of course you did. We spoke about you. So what did you layer today?
I sprayed Latafa.
On top of what?
I can't remember. That's in my bag.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a vitamin.
Huh?
It's a 5 mil. So I
I
sprayed
know
the
that.
5 mil Latafa.
You gonna name
But
one?
my complete ambiance was fire nice. And I put Latafa over it to get rid of it.
We have Fire and Ice out here is one of our favorites.
That's my top. That's one of my top.
I'm trying to get a good representation of it. And representing on my leg right there. It's like, look at the video. Where your video? You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
On my leg. It's on my leg.
Yeah, I see it.
Look how good it is.
Yeah, I see it.
Fire and Ice was her part of her layer today. Okay, now. Am I doing my top 10 out of this 20? No, I said my top 5. That's right, I'm going hard. Top 5, no Diddy. I told you what number 1 was. Number 1. Will always be my number 1. O'Hara. And the reason you'll remember this because remember Enter the Dragon, right? And O'Hara was acting funny with Bruce Lee. He was trying to hit him with the bottles and all that stuff. And the Chinese guy was like, hold on, wait a second, now you can't be doing all that. And the guy got mad and then bam! And he spazzed both of the bottles together. He was trying to cut Bruce Lee and the dragon. And I forgot his name. Kakalakalak. I don't know his name. He was like, O'Hara. And that's how we named this one right here. Johara. I remember. My number 1 fragrance. Sweetness. Ball sack. Aphrodisiac. With a little bit of incense. Oh, this thing is. I don't even get it down in the store there. Don't buy it. Oh snap! Did I just tape that? Did I just tape what I just did? I don't love fragrances. I like fragrances. In certain levels. All right, so we already done amberwood and argarwood and amber. Yo, grown man juice. If you ain't a grown man, if you can't do with the spices and the greenness of this and the argarwood, the oud, and the amber, and you ain't no big baller, then you can't go to the club. If you want to go to the club right here and spray this, look at that bottle. Look at that. Look. Got dates in it and all kinds of goddamn fruits and cranberries, but it got the argarwood and the amber that sets it off. Yes. Don't buy it. Next. Of course, we talk about the berries and apples and mashraba. Look, I'm really disappointed in the other. Oh, we got some people finally talking. Tapped in. What's going on, Seconds Count? Bro, my two homeboys, they tapped out like 2 hours ago. They made 2 counts. They made 2 comments and then they wrapped out. Seconds Counts is in the house. 1945, holla at your boy. Yo, bro, I've been out here for how many hours now? 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 30 seconds. That's how long I've been doing this video, bro. Almost 3 hours I've been doing this. I'm 15 minutes for 3 hours. I do the long videos, baby. This ain't no podcast. We ain't talking about no politics. Man, we talking about these sauces and lifestyles and music and everything else I can think about. Mashraba, apples and berries. Oh yeah, automatically. Guidance 46 without paying $360. Guidance 46, and the one by Nusuk also is a good one, called Nusuk. Now, this young lady has on pink. She thinks she's gonna get some of this because she got pink. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Well, I had pink one. I want it on me. Here, oh, yeah, there you go, on your leg. That's the best you're getting. So anyway, oh, it smells so good. You know what? I tell you what. This is the deal with this fragrance. It smells like pink. I ain't talking about pink. I ain't talking about the artist Pink who took my 4 songs and made $1 million off them and didn't get my money back. Pink, Alicia, yo, stop playing. Get my money back, yo. How you gonna come to my studio and take 4 tracks and then get $1 million off and don't get my money? Get my money. Lamar ain't gonna get my money. You buying stuff for his studio and everything, but you ain't getting my money that you took for my 4 tracks. Stop playing. All y'all playing me. Stop playing. I'm RaJuR cool Grammy member. I had to make sure I said that so it will be counted. Yo, Raj talking about, yeah, Pink. What's up, Alicia? Raj said you stole his tracks and made tracks and didn't give him no money. Because she gave it all to homeboy who can't make tracks. He's a bum. Anyway, Safari Breeze. Didn't want to like it. Didn't want anything to do with it for $61 for a goddamn UAE. Man, French Avenue is on this whole nother level, yo. French Avenue, like I said, y'all know my #1 French Avenue really is Judy Fernandez, Nabatia. But yo, they put their foot. French Avenue's put their foot. They got a joint called Amber Empire, Amber Sapphire. Yo, Saffron. Them joints are popping. They coming up. But this joint right here, I don't even like. These is like semi-fresh heat, but when it dries down, you get more incense from it. You sort of see this joint right here starts off like Safari Breeze starts off like yeah. But you gotta remember, anything in the Safari, anything overseas, they work off incense. That's what happens. I just crossed the needle. I had to deliver Costco's at 7:45. Remember that from Enter the Dragon. That's right. O'Hara! Yo, where you going? Where you gotta go? Just cross the needles I have to deliver to Costco. All right, bro, I'll talk to you, man. 7:45, baby. Go get that nap, baby. Go get that nap. I know what you're talking about. Get that nap. How's your boy? You can do this video anytime you want, baby. 3 hours of a holla at your boy. RaJuR cool. We only do long videos. We don't do punk videos. Yo, look. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at my meme. Oh, look at this. And look at that. And look at me over there. And look at this right here. And look at this. We don't do that. We do live videos because we're smart and intelligent. We can hold conversations instead of trying to fake games, act like we rappers and wearing bow ties and cussing and fussing. We don't do that. We're smarter than that. Vanilla. Nebras, elixir. There's a regular Nebras which is black bottle. The elixir, vanilla's crazy. I mean, sometimes people overdo vanilla. They put too much sweetness in it, so on and so forth. Simple casual. What's up, RaJuR? Would you be on the UAE trip if the price were the same indeed? Great question. See, I like that. Great question. I think that, let's see, I think that really if I knew that, I say for instance, this right here, that's my picture, right? This is Nebras Elixir. I never smelled a vanilla like this in niche. So I really could see myself I couldn't see myself really investing like, almost $3,000 in niche over the last 3 months, $1,000 a month. But I wanted to get to the game and make sure I was covering all bases. And you know how I do. You know me over the years, bro. From guitars to studio equipment to fragrances to fashion. I'm gonna do it to the hill. Coins, gold to silver. I'm gonna do it to the top. But I think that you make a good question. Would you spend $150 for 100 mil on this? Okay, I'll take your challenge. I'll take your challenge. No doubt. Since you came in with a very valid question, and we have a lot of wine to drink, let's go. See what I'm talking about? People who come in with intelligent questions, man. Would you spend the same amount of money at 50? And we're gonna go full boat. 150, because a 50 mil now in niche is 250. We know that. Lalabo, whatever, except Tom Ford, which is garbage. I ain't saying garbage for the phrase, it's charged too much. Everybody else is somewhere around 250 to 275 for 50 mil. And then add another 80, 70 to 80, however they do it, for the extra 100 mil. So let's stick to 50 mils. So let's just say, let's go, you said 150 plus. Let's go 50 or 100 mil. Because most of these are 100 mil. So you got to really equalize the whole factor. If you're saying 100 mils and 150, no, there's no comparison. You can't compare 150 to 300. You just can't do it when it comes to UAE and niche. I think that though, if you looked at, and I'm saying 150 plus, I think your question really would be, would you pay 150 plus for UAE? Okay. Would I pay 150 plus for 100 mil UAE? All right, so specify that before I tell you what I would buy out of what I bought out here tonight. What would I spend? Would it be 100 mil or would it be 50 mil? I'm waiting for you to say that. Other than that, I'm just going to take it as being 100 mil for 150, which is the easiest decision. I still would buy all these at 150 for 100. Oh, every last one I brought here today, I would spend 150 for 100. But if you're saying, would I spend 250 for 50 compared to these? Well, I don't know. It's a hard decision. All right, let's do it this way. I know there's a 10-second delay, but you should be answering me by now. I'm going to take it this way. Okay, each fragrance. I tell you what, each fragrance would I pay premium price for. Let's do 50 mil for 150 bucks. Okay, let's go. Easy work. That's too easy though. Well, I see what you're saying. I got you. You're right. 50 mil for these as opposed to 100. 50 mil for 150. Okay, I'm still around the same place. I'm easy as still around the same place. Where I ranked them at. Definitely, definitely 150. Easy work. 150 for a 50 mil on Al O'Hara. O'Hara. Al Jahara. I'll definitely do this 50 mil for 150. I just really think it's worth it. I like the complexity of the juice. I like the long lasting. I like the spices, the incense, and the sweetness. There's no way you're gonna get around this. That's what I do. Yes, I would do Al Hara. And we're gonna stick to yours. Nobody else said anything else. So we're gonna stick to the standard of 50 mil for 150 for which ones of these. Definitely guidance. Definitely Genesis Paris. Definitely only because the same fragrance in the armoire costs doggone $400 with tax. $350 plus tax at 8% is dang near $400. There's just no way. $150 tax 18% or 8%, whatever it is not $400. I'm buying Ferris all day long. All day long. With the extra funk in it, and it lasts just as long as Guidance 46. Easy work. Next. I wouldn't buy Fire and Ice. I wouldn't buy Fire because it smells so much like other things. I like the darkness of either it's leather or tobacco in here, which is really kind of different. Like I said earlier, it's not like the square bottles like Quawa and Dukan, which I kind of compared them to. It smells too similar to everything else, so for 150, no. What I paid for it, yes. It's not special. There's nothing about it that's really like, oh, that doesn't smell like anything else, it smells like everything else. Asa, Amberwood, and Amber? Dog, I'll pay more than 150 for 50 mil for that. I'll pay the deuce. I'll pay the deuce for this. I'll do the deuce and a half for Oswa. This thing is crazy. I'll do a deuce and a half. The pink bottle is kind of hard to get. Fire and Ice, I think, is $20 garbage. Well, I wouldn't say garbage. I will say I will wear it. The young lady here layered it today with what?
Fires.
No, what you layer it with. You see, you layered it.
I layered it with Latafa.
What Latafa?
I gotta get it out my pocket. I'm not sure.
All right, I'm sorry. So she's saying, and again, I can see that we talked about layering earlier, which means you'll not smell like anybody else because you'll layer. There's nowhere possible somebody gonna do the same layer you do. Because you spray a little bit more, you spray a little bit less, or which one, it's not gonna happen. You gotta do that. No matter how it dries down, you're not gonna smell like anybody else when you layer. Some people might go 3 layer, I don't know. I'm doing 1, I'm going on top of the balls and keep it popping. So anyway, I buy it for the fragrance that I buy it for, not because I'm a layer. But there's no problem with layering. If you wanna do that, you can do that, that's fine. I just don't do it. It's more of a challenge for me. I want to make sure nobody wearing a single fragrance that I'm wearing any day of the week, any time in the world. So yeah, Fire and Ice, I'm not going to call it garbage, but I will call it respectable. I paid $30 for it. No, I paid $25 for it. I paid $25. So $20 garbage, it's kind of hard to beat $20 garbage. Real talk, bro. I mean, I'm with you, SC, but $20? Bruh, you're gonna buy what you're gonna buy for $20 is gonna be, you know what you're gonna buy? Chick-fil-A. You might even spend $20 at a Wawa. You might spend $20 on something else that at least you're gonna have it longer. You're gonna eat $25 in Chinese food, bro. $20 in garbage and fragrances doesn't make sense. There's no such thing as $25. There's no such thing as garbage for $20. The garbage that some people eat, I don't. I'm a vegan. The garbage that people eat for $25 at McDonald's, garbage. Next, Mashraba. It's the apple and berry. Nobody's done apple and berry. Let me tell you my biggest disappointment. And I was chasing this joint forever. and it's the joint with the snake head around it because Jordy Fernandez did this as well, and it's called plum. It got a plum in it, whatever. I forgot the name of it. It didn't even make it out here. I waited for it for $30, $40, whatever it was. I was very disappointed. I had smelled a plum note in this joint. It's like, this is plum. It's plum, plum, plum. It's not plum Japanese because plum Japanese is plum and leather. So it's not that. It was a horrible plum. I didn't like it. It's by Latafa. Jordy Fernandez did it. I'm surprised at Jordy, but everybody like it. Red Lessons like it, but Red Lessons like everything else. You can buy it and get a free bottle. Who cares about Red Lessons? I'm done with him. I met him in person. He's like this tall. I don't like him. I don't like him personally. I don't like his fragrance talk. I don't like his fragrance game. I think he's just in for the free bottles, and that's what he does. Masraba, apple and berries all day long. I will wear that to a basketball game, but I'm not playing basketball. Next, Satwa. If you smell anise, how am I supposed to be picking? All right, I'm just going to do my opinion. You said 5. I got to close it back up. No. Satwa wouldn't be in the 5. But Jordy Fernandez with his Nabatet will be in the 5. This joint right here, I'm telling you, it doesn't smell like anything I've smelled in my life. And I've been in the fragrance game for almost 13 years. Nothing smells like Nabatet. Jordy put his foot in here. He messed up on the other joint. He messed up on the plum joint. I don't like it. I don't care what Red Lessons says. Red Lessons, they probably be hanging out and I'm promoting the juice because I got. Shut up. No, Nabatet is better than anything Jordy. I don't like it. Jordy Fernandez made internal vanilla with the cocoa pulse note. No, this is better than that. Stop playing with me, dog. Y'all gonna stop playing with me, man. I don't like it. I got a drink. How you doing? Had to put some RaJuR in there. RaAD. Yes, RaJuR. I was surprised when I bought this. Again, I told you earlier, I bought this because the bottle was popping. The bottle was crazy. I don't know how to make it look good on this camera. I don't know. Look up yourself, RaAD. Just Google it. I don't know what to tell you. If you can't Google it, then you need to call the cops. Tell me what the cops out there. But anyway, yes, RaJuR. RaAD. Yo, this joint is grown man juice too. If you're trying to get some female feet, because she won't give you none. This right here, she won't understand the complexity of the RaJuR. She know what a RaJuR is because she's grown. She probably done had a couple RaJuRs. But what I'm saying is, the RaAD is RaJuR, not ROD or hammer or anything like that. But what you it's grown man juice. It's grown man juice. It's not cute. RaJuR is not cute. RaJuR is like, yo, shut up. I want another beer. Buy it. That's RaJuR. Buy me another beer. Or you're walking home in your own car. Because I'm taking your car, you're going to catch the butt. That's RaJuR. Boss. Now, I ain't talking about no Boss bottle, Boss by Ralph Lauren. I'm talking about this joint is ball sauce. What I tell you to do is just to hush. You know me, I like to be a boss. And I am a boss. They don't like me, then I am a boss. Now, I told y'all earlier, you can't beat Mysterious Amber to smell like freaking Amber Absolute from Tom Ford. That couldn't cost you $7,000 right now. I got you for $25. Amber Absolute, as Charles, as C Money, he sprayed it. Yo, man, it smells just like Amber Absolute. I try to tell you, bro, you don't listen to me. I got into the UAE game, y'all started abandoning me. No, dog, I thought you was just niche. No, every fragrance that smells good on me to get me some, play with my toes. Yes, toes. I'm gonna roast some toes one day. A lot of people wiggle toes when they're around you for some reason because they have little cute toes with orange, and I like the color orange, and they like the wiggle toes, and then you know. Mash Raba Yama Yama. Mash Harajan. Spices, incense, sweet. Done. I'm starting to sound like EDOT, centrifugal force. Ain't all that stuff, ain't no talking all that craziness and trying to get somebody to buy something. We don't need to get about, we don't want y'all to buy what we have. Don't buy it. We like this, don't buy it. Don't go to TikTok, don't go to Flick Flop. We don't drink that. Lord, got juice. That's a layer. Like we're layering out here. We're layering juices. What? What you doing here? How you get here? There's no idea I was acting. So anyway, here we go. Satwa. Smells like anise. I mean, it smells like the shiny Annie, but it's better. It's like Ghost Shopper about Fifth Avenue. Smells like Annie. It smells more like Annie. This right here smells like Annie. A little bit more oomph. Oomph. And if you're a man, you know what I mean by oomph. How's your boy? Safari Breeze, no question. Andy Tower is kind of like Andy Tower when he was in Morocco. He made LDDM, you know, LD blah 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 blah. And I bought that. I bought that in New York, in mid New York, like maybe 12 years ago when I first got to get the game. And they told me, you need to smell this. And I thought the incense was Virginia cedarwood. Virginia cedarwood on my skin smell like incense. So does Virginia cedarwood. Did I say that? I already said that. Here we go. Safari Breeze. $61. And that's no Diddy. I'm just trying to drink it. Stop playing. You like you're in a mansion party with Jamie Foxx and Diddy. No, dog, that would be Usher and the Caucasian boy. That's his name. What's the Caucasian boy name? That Diddy was like, we're gonna have a party, we getting it in. Justin Bieber, yeah, that guy. Poor guy. He had to live with the fact that I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, if you want cherry, but you don't want to, I already talked about it. If you don't want cherry, who said Justin Bieber? If you want cherry smoke by Tom Ford, but you don't want to spend $975, 1505 Latafa with the raised emblem. Y'all see it? The emblem is raised. It's a goddamn clock. Of course, Dubai. I don't like green scents. I don't like citruses. And when you spray it, it's like, yo, this joint smells like citrus, But then when it started to dry down, my homeboy, he be getting stuff free from Pink because, you know, he knew Pink before Pink got famous. But then Pink be buying him stuff, but she don't buy me nothing. But he don't have no tracks to get a Pink. I gave Pink 4 tracks, and she sold them and made $3 million, but she ain't give my money yet. Pink, your boy likes this. Buy this for him. He said, you have a budget? Well, you know Pink. You can buy anything you want. Buy this for him, please. Buy him Dubai, because he ain't got no money. Next. Because he ain't not a Grammy producer. Pink. Alicia Brown. You know how many people I take to Doylestown every day that know you? I went to school with Pink. My dude went to school with Pink. Man, Pink needs to get my money. Like you two start getting my money for my 4,600 videos. Give my money, Pink, or give my tracks back. If I hear any resemblance to my track, when anybody you know, I'll see you in court. What you crazy behind stuff? Bam! Here we go. How you doing? And I got pictures of you and me at the Grammy party, at your platinum party at Club On. Never forget, I got them pictures. And when I went to the Grammys in New York, you was at the Grammys in New York, and I got your picture up on the screen. Don't play at me, Pink. Alicia, come my house, all them pimples on your face, and your hair wrapped up in the goddamn bonnet. Now, that's right. Al Shahabalab. Don't worry about it. You can't get it. You can find it in special places. I talk a lot of crap, don't I? I told my clients today, They was like, we gonna look you up on the internet on YouTube. I said, nah, I'm a troublemaker like a mug. I took a lot of trouble. I don't care about Pink, Jill Scott, none of these Philly artists. I don't care about them. I'm the best artist in Philly. I got 10 albums out. I play all the instruments. I did all my music. I wrote all the songs. I got people to sing my songs. I sang some songs. I worked for 35 years. I'm an actor model. I did paraprofessional for the kids in Cheltenham. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I am a model actor. I've been 21 bridges with the African boy. And I did stuff. Stop playing with me. And that would be, yeah. My friend here getting intimidated. She was like, I didn't know you're involved in all that. I need to go to the club and find somebody natural and regular. I can't be around you. You're just ultra too special. Earthy! That's what it's about.
Anybody say that?
Hold on, wait a second. I don't like the way your eyes looking like you ready to fight. Because you will fight that girl that was on, you will fight that girls on Gillian Wadu fight joint. She about the same height as the girl that, like, Gillian Wadu do this fight thing, right? And we was looking at it today. So the girl she was from Newcastle, Delaware. And she was like short. She was like, yo, yeah. But the girl from Philly, from Southwest Philly, she was kind of tall. She was 42. The girl from Newark, not Newark, from Newark, Delaware, whatever she was like 5, something like that, right? It was kind of like my friend I got over here around same height. So I'm saying she need to fight her. But see, she used to be a bully in high school, and she claimed everybody used to pick on her, and that's why she used to fight. But the reality of it is, she'd be going around, cause she'd be like going through a locker or something, yeah. And she walk by somebody who real tall, got their locker, she'd be like, she'd slam somebody tall in her locker, talking about, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? They're like, girl, you like only like 3'2" at that time. She was a little bit taller than them. You only 3'2", what you doing? And all of a sudden they start fighting. Yeah, she be winning, yo. So I'm trying to get home with Gilly next year to fight the girl from Delaware. I think it'll be a good fight. I'm not sure what name she gonna use. She might use Peaky Time. She gonna pick tonight. She might use Stanky Leg Johnson. I don't know.
I'm not fighting.
Huh?
I'm not fighting.
Oh, you will fight her. I'll pay Gillian to make sure that fight happens. And it'll be so much money you won't turn it down. Period. All right, next. Shahaf, we just bought that Oud Bouquet, a fraction of the price. Oud Bouquet right now will cost you $429 in the new version out of Nordstrom's or anywhere else. You can buy the old version that I have, probably like $300. I ain't paid them. I paid like $150, something like that back in the day for 75 mil. This right here, 30 mil, smells the same thing. Don't waste your time. Get lucky and find it. How you doing? What you doing? I got you. Yes. Oud Bouquet for a fraction of the rice. I'm supposed to say fraction of the price. I said fraction of the rice. Okay, I know different languages. I know Ebonics and Solonics. See, nobody can't invite anybody over here, right? Because they start doing stuff while you trying to concentrate and do a video. They doing some old side cuff joint. They doing some old joint like, yeah, I'm trying to distract you, but I know how you roll, Raj. Ain't no gonna distract me. That's right. Can we talk about this Al Noir, which is Gris Chanel Extrait? We do know Liam will be Gris Chanel. Both, this is a Rabia Prestige. Everybody, just remind me, I like Gris Chanel. I'm not paying I think they only do 100 mils. I think BDK only do 100 mils. So 100 mil of Gris Chanel Extrait gonna cost you about $275. $50. Holla at your boy, what boss? And if I don't pay the tax, I give them cash. It's less than that. Who said that? Shh, don't say that. When did it be last? Watermelon and Coconut House Room 1015. The name of the fragrance room is called Wave Child. They made the same color bottle, whatever. Get it. Don't buy the other one that smells just like this. I was about to buy it, but it smelled just like it. It was the Eastern Notes. None of these notes. They just don't have this. Compared, it's called blah, 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 blah. I forgot. I've been drinking. And last but not least, that's right. It's in a water cooler. That's right. I'm afraid it's in a water cooler. And last going to the water cooler, Sulfur Chocolate Espresso. I'm wearing this tomorrow. I don't know what my clients are. I have lovely clients today. They are so cool. And that's a metaphor. I can't tell you when I say that for it's a metaphor. But it's not really a metaphor. I can't tell you. I can't explain. They might sue me if I say something. I'm not gonna say that. They would never sue me. They like me. Anyway, my clients love me. All of them do. Anyway, they are so cool. Anyway, so Sulfur Butterscotch. Now, she was in there when I bought this. But I had another friend in there. She bought it before I did. Oh, I want it. I said, yo, I was so pissed off. Hey, let me tell you something. Let's tell another story. So, this is what you never want to do. Never go. Hold on, I'm going to turn this off because it's about dead anyway. I'm try to relate. And it's just me. I ain't so simple. I am so selfish. I'm just me. I'm just me. Yeah, come over tonight. Who is this? Really? I knew she was going to ask me to come over tonight. I knew Taraji Henson was coming. She was in Philly. She's in Philly tonight. She doing some kind of concert. She just texted me, can she come over tonight? Let me text her real quick. You can come over anytime you want, Taraji. That's right, your name is Taraji. My name is RaJuR. We're going to do the thing. Where you want to go after you get? We stand after 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking it. I'm not typing it. Come on over right now. I'm doing fragrances on the deck. You know what I'm saying? My friend get ready to leave. She was leaving everywhere. So I figured out a name for my friend who's gonna be boxing the girl that's gonna be on Gilly and Walu's next joint next year. Her name is gonna be called the Toe Wiggler. Coming to the ring, fighting a homegirl from Newark, Delaware. Coming to the ring from Philly, from Northeast, Alney Avenue, fighting in the schoolyards at the age of 7, knocking them out. 7'3", 2'2". She don't matter how she knocks them out. Her sight, she knocking them out. Coming to the stage, DJ Toe Wiggler. Coming to the stage, coming to the ring, 4'11". Don't know the weight, but the jabs are crazy. The hooks, unbelievable. The uppercuts, all day long. The defense, all day long. Coming to the stage, here she is, Queen Stanky Leg. All right, anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. It ain't this young lady here. She don't even dance. She can't even dance. But anyway, yes. I got friends. I went to the box on the Gilly. Gilly, I know you from Philly. I know you through Lamar, aka Pink's benefactor. I know you through him when you had your Gilly on the back of the doggone scepter bus that I drove. Come on, Gilly, stop playing with me, dog. Don't play with me, dog. I knew you when you was some dude in the corner trying like you was tough, but you're not. So I got that. But I'm saying, I'm really cool. I own Philly. I don't even live no more. I own Philly. Stop playing with me, dog. And Wallow, you can't even fight. Anyway, and we can go in the ring, dog. RaJuR Real Deep Cool versus who? Man, I can't get my fingers messed up. I play guitar. I can't do that. So I can't box. But I will out talk you. We can do a talk contest, Wallow. Cause you know you ain't get out of 7th grade. Easily. You be messing words. What's this flagala? Though it's called follow. The next fighting is flagala, my man over here. No, it's called my next fight, my man. He's following this guy. Not flagala. Come on, dog. 7th grade for you and Gilly, because you rappers. I'm ready to get it now, right? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You can see me anytime you want. I'll tell you where I live at. I live down 24th and Allegheny, player. That's where I'm from. Bars. 258, player. Let's go. Cool World Valley. Yo, Valley, dog. I mean, I went in them the gangs, but I knew a couple of friends that was in it. Super, I'm out of here, man. I'm out. Yo, later. RaJuR really cool. Gangster extraordinaire. Yo, man, stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me, dog. Don't play with me, man. I live in the birds right now, dog. Stop. Y'all need, yo, all y'all here. All these people want to sign